we're gonna get started here. But I want you to know that 76% of you who voted are dead to me. Goodbye, music. Cranberry sauce is a condiment. It's a condiment, y'all. Gorlin, I'm with you. You understand me, and I will die next to you on that hill. Because holy cow, it's a condiment. It's got sauce in the name. You put it on things. Cranberry sauce is a... I don't understand. Who's just eating cranberry sauce? Nutella is a condiment. What do you mean, Lucas? Dual class tier list or we riot? Maybe. I would take a long time. That'll be fun. It's not a condiment. I don't want it on anything. Spoonfuls of Nutella? You're still just eating a condiment. You can have a spoonful of ketchup. It's still a condiment. It's a side condiment. Creative Burst, how dare you be Swedish like that? Logic has left the chat. What is this, Battlezoo Bestiary? No. We're just gonna talk about this for a while. Applesauce? Applesauce? That's fair. You know, no one's ever mentioned that to me, Ravon. That is a really, really good point. However, I would also argue that the original applesauce was a condiment, and it has been made into a side dessert snack. Because the original applesauce was made to go on, like, ham and stuff as a sauce, but now has been given so much sugar, it's often eaten that way. It lets me report the poll, and I want to. Oh, man. Who cares about the bestiary? Cranberry sauce is much more important. Seriously, absolute condiment tier list video? I'll tell you what. Right now, what are we sitting at? 50 viewers, 12 likes. If we can get 100 likes before the end of the stream, I will shoehorn in a condiment tier list at the end of the stream, and I'll be plenty intoxicated by then. Until then, hi guys, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's time to talk about the Battlezoo Bestiary while I drink alcohol and slowly become more intoxicated that we only get through like 7 monsters. There's a new Pathfinder board game. Maybe. And maybe I got to play test it, and maybe I have it all over there, and it's kind of cool and fun, and I'll be making a video on it soon. Yes, it's a really cool game. It's complicated, it's a lot. If you're looking for like a sit down and play in 20 minutes game, this is not for you. But man, Pathfinder Arena is pretty cool, y'all. Alright, so... yes, if we can hit 100 likes before the end of the stream, I will do a condiment tier list. Let's go. But let's talk about the Battlezoo Bestiary because it's officially out, and you can go... I should add a link to the description. Hold on, I'm terrible. Let me add a link in the description to the Battlezoo Kickstarter. 'Cause I'm not a smart creator. I've only been doing this for like, in total, about 7 or 8 years now, but this channel for 2. Where is Battlezoo Bestiary? Copy this, put this in the description, boop, and save. There we go. Now if you check the description, there is a link to the Battlezoo Bestiary. Also, just so you know, I will be going back and forth between Bestiary and Bestiary, because I've been saying Bestiary my entire life, and people have only recently started correcting me to Bestiary. See, I always thought it was Bestiary because there's beasts in it. But Steven Glicker got really mad at me when I said bestiary. I signed it at work just to look at the cranberry full. I'm offended. That singing voice? Did I sing? I didn't realize. I sing so much. One thing that does not get enough hype about this book, there's 2 iconics. There's 2 iconics that are unique to Roll for Combat in the Battlezoo. We'll be talking about them later. But yes, there's 2 new archetypes in this book, and they both have a ton of support and their own iconics, so we'll talk about it. It's full of the bestie beasties. Alright, so for those of you who are living under a rock and are somehow not aware, the Battlezoo Bestiary is the result of the RPG Superstar contest that was run last year. They're doing another one this year. You can submit up to 3 monster designs, and all of the winners will be taken in, refined by professional game designers, given official artwork, stat blocks, everything, and released in a book just like this. So every single monster that you will see in here was designed by, like, a non-game designer at its core. The concept, the basic abilities, what it can do, was all designed by, like, normal people like you and me. I don't know how normal we are, but, like, the average player designed these monsters, and then, yeah, Steven Glicker, Mark Seifter, and a bunch of other people refined them and gave them a real Paizo touch. A bunch of people in this book, I lost my train of thought. Oh, a lot of people who worked on this book, the artists, the designers, and everything, also work at Paizo. So that's why you're going to notice this book really looks like almost an official supplement. You could almost convince me that this was a supplement released by Paizo, but it is not. It is legally distinct. And as such, you will not see any official Pathfinder terminology in here. You won't see any specific deities. You won't see any specific proper nouns. But it's all pretty easy to infer where it belongs. Also, can we talk about how Condiment is catching up to Side in the poll? Just saying. Alright. Oh, there's a little thing. Is this by... Kruger. Kruger's one of the iconics, the Vestige Hunter. Is this a little blurb by Steven? Yeah, Steven. You can pause and read that if you want. But, what I should mention... My brain is... I've had a long day. Alright? I'm getting had a real long day. Does Pathfinder something similar to Wizards of the Coast open source? Yes, they have the same open source gaming license. You're just not allowed to use proper names. However, if you are making something for Pathfinder Infinite specifically, you can. How dare you call me normal? I did it! Sing the first monster I read over. If we can get to 50 likes, I'll sing a monster. So this is all pretty typical stuff. Monster entries, how to read them. Alright, now we're at the actual monsters. Starting with a bronze creature, which all the creatures entered in here will have a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or grand prize ranking on them. This is by Andrew Sturdivant. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. What is an Afneath? Yo! It's like... So, I should say, I have not looked through this book. I've seen, like, some things, I've taken some pictures from it, I've looked at, like, a couple things, but I have not dived deep into this yet. This is terrifying, and it's not undead? This thing isn't undead? Afneaths are nocturnal, eight-legged felines native to arid southern deserts. Their large bodies strike a distinctive silhouette on moonlit nights. So it's almost like, I think it's like a chupacabra, almost. The first Afneath was created by a cabal of desert-dwelling druids who served a cat-adoring pharaoh. Yo, that's cool! You read like 75% of it? Oh, nice. Beautiful, give it a kiss? I mean, it depends on how nice it is. It's neutral, so it's not like it's gonna kill you on sight. It's super dexterous. Belladonna Distraction. A creature can spend an interact action to present a dose of Belladonna to an Afneath within 5 feet. The creature, I'm guessing the Afneath, no, the creature, not the Afneath, must make a DC 25 survival check to wiggle the Belladonna enticingly. If you critically succeed, the Afneath snatches the Belladonna and ingests it, automatically failing its saving throw against the poison. Instead of the listed effect, the Afneath is confused and sickened 1 for a minute. Ooh, so Belladonna is like a perfect distract. It's catnip. It's literally catnip. It's literally catnip. That's amazing. And if you crit fail, it just gets to bite you. That's amazing. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a terrifying creature, but you can easily... Well, not easily, but you can distract it for a minute. 4-clawed Maul. For 2 actions, the Afneath makes 4 claw strikes against a creature it has grabbed. Oh my god! They're only at -2. But that's 4 attacks at +16 for 2d6 +8 each. And it's only 2 actions, so we can grab you first. Well, if it grabs you, they're going to be at -6. But still, Woo! That's awesome. Lithe can squeeze at full speed. Pounce can stride and strike. If the Athnith began its hidden, it remains hidden until after the strike. That makes sense. And it has sneak attack. I'm surprised it's only 1d6 extra precision. I'm honestly surprised it's not 2d6 for level 8. Because rogues get 2d6 at level 5. Still really cool though. This is awesome. It jumps out and just starts ripping you apart. But if you happen to have Belladonna, you can distract it. I love it. I love it! I don't think his dual class skills would tell us much. Give Bard a better score? I can't. Then I'd be lying. This is delicious, by the way. I'm having a lovely beverage, and I hope you guys are too. You don't like that it has 8 limbs? The only limbs I don't like are these two back here. The two that just dangle and don't touch the ground. Those creep me out so bad, and I love it. With the 4-claw maul, I don't think it needs more than 1d6. Well, the 4-claw maul isn't gonna make sneak attacks. You know, you can only... Oh, well... Oh, no, they are! Oh, you're right! Oh my god, if you're grabbed, you're flat-footed. Which means all... Okay, I see what you're saying. Holy cow, that's terrifying. Why am I wearing these headphones? There's no audio coming out of my computer. Oh my god. So that's a potential, what? 3, 6, 9, 12d6 plus 24 with 4-clawed maul at level 8. That's not gonna one-shot you unless it gets some crits, but woo, boy! That's why it's only 1d6, Nicholas, correct. The Archariot by James Abendroth, another bronze monster. What are you? What is the inevitable trait? Is that a trait? Does that exist? That's a trait? Oh, just the name of a construct at Aeon. Okay. Interesting. It is inevitable. Gotcha. Okay. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, but it is a construct, but it's small. So what is... I don't know anything about Pathfinder lore. Everything I do is in a homebrewed world. I'm sorry. As far as an Archariot is concerned, what goes up must also come down. Charged with protecting and enforcing the laws of gravity. They are the bane of those who depend too much on magical flight, levitation, or magical protection from long falls. Oh, I'm so excited. It has true speech, nice. Bow to the egg. Land has a bunch of health. Regeneration? Attack of opportunity. This thing has attack of opportunity? Gravity field. Creatures in the aura are encumbered. The first time a creature begins its turn, it attempts a DC 26 fortitude save. On a success, they are unaffected and immune for 24 hours. That's cool. I like that a lot. If you fail, you're just encumbered. That's really, really neat. The inevitables are Robocops. System collapse. When reduced to 0 HP, the Archariot releases a burst of warped gravitational magic, casting reverse gravity on itself. Just fight this thing outside. Have your party fight it outside, and they all just fly up. Is that how reverse gravity works? I don't even know. It has a melee debris attack, a ranged gravity arc attack, a lot of telekinesis style spells. Oh my word. Chaos. The Archariot exerts its will all around it, dispelling powers that flaunt the natural order of gravity. The Archariot attempts a single counteract check, plus 25, and compares the result against each spell and effect that grants a fly speed. Amazing. It can just disable flight. That's hilarious. So my question here is, why does it have attack of opportunity? That's my... Yo, is side winning? No, wait, sorry, Condiments winning. Sorry, I misread. I thought... Dude, it's close, though. It's close. Come on. Cranberry sauce condiment uprising. Let's go. Why does it have attack of opportunity? I'm not really sure why. Yo, what's up, Jason? Good to see you. I like everything about this, but it's not a side. But the attack of opportunity, I don't really understand why. Stuff floating around it, I guess. I don't know. I like everything about it, but the attack of opportunity. Everything else, I love the gravity control. That's super cool. Attack of opportunities when they're falling into the sky. That'd be great. Attack of opportunity because it has debris fields. I would have rather had that do something in the aura than make an attack roll. Especially because it doesn't throw the debris. It attacks with, like, the force of gravity. It doesn't throw any debris. It's a weird thing. I like it, don't get me wrong. But I am going to pick things apart because that's what I love to do and I've made a career out of it. Ooh, Ardia Daemon, a Fire Daemon by Chris Kimball. All right. What does the bronze mean, Lucas? So every single creature in here is the winner of last year's RPG Superstar contest, and they're either given bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or the grand prize throughout the book. These are not in any order. We'll see some silvers and golds along the way. I believe they're just alphabetized. But yeah, so they're all just given different, basically, scores from the devs of the book. That's why we watch your videos. We're halfway to the condiment tier list. Are we actually? Oh, amazing. Let's see. Okay, so the Ardia did. Look at the boy! He gonna throw fireballs! Where'd my chat go? There it is. Ardia Daemon. So what's the difference between these? All daemons seek to make the world less than it is, but none are more keenly focused than Ardia Daemons, believed to be formed from the corrupted souls of those who died in horrific fires. These so-called Ash Eaters seek opportunities in places where their flames can draw... Okay, so they're a pretty typical fire demon, and there's nothing bad about that. Ooh, their claws deal evil damage, which I love, and Ash Fever, a curse. Ashy residue from the Ardia Daemon's claws infect creatures and objects, making them more susceptible to burning. A creature damaged by the claw strike must succeed a DC 20 fort save. Objects that take damage automatically fail their save. If you fail, you gain Fire Weakness 4 for 1 minute, or until you make a medicine check to clean out the wound. That's so cool! I don't know why this is a curse. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this needed to be a curse. I think this could have just been a monster ability, but that's so cool! I love it that, like, the ash is, like, ignitable, and so you have to, like, clean it out. That's so neat. Lots of new afflictions. Good. I love it. Gonna make this guy a bartender in one of my games. Oh, boy. 94 folks watching, but only 48 likes. Can you imagine not liking the video? That's so cringe. Burning Resin. The Ardia Daemon vomits out a glob of burning resin. Can I just say that hot resin is like one of the most terrifying things to me? Because I don't know if you've ever seen resin or like know its consistency, but if that stuff sticks to you and starts to solidify at all, there's no getting it off. It's like hot glue, but worse. Oh my god. So burning resin sounds terrible. Covering a single 5-foot square within 30 feet. The glob creates a fire in the square that spreads to any adjacent squares containing flammable material. If it runs out of fuel, it burns out in 3 rounds. Any creature that starts its turn or attempts to move through the fire must attempt a reflex save or take 4d6 fire damage. What level is this thing? Level 4? Dang, 4d6 at level 4. That's brutal. Sing, all right, I'll sing the next one. One like away from funny number. Flame Jump. For 2 actions, to an Ardia Daemon, all fires are connected. If the Ardia Daemon is adjacent to a small or larger fire, they leap in and emerge unscathed next to that fire or any other fire within 100 feet. It's like the Harry Potter flu network, but only like 100 feet away. That's so neat. I like that. That's really, really cool, where it jumps into a fire and pops out somewhere else. I really, really dig this. It's interesting that it has locate, knock, detect alignment makes sense, and produce flame, duh. I like it a lot. This is a really cool one. This is my favorite one we've seen so far. Yeah, very cool to find like a burning building. This thing will just be disappearing. Especially if you're if you have like a group of like level 6 characters, and these are only level 4, so you can get away with it. If a group of level 6s are trapped in like a burning mansion, and there's like 12 of these things, they're just jumping in and out of like burning paintings and stuff. Oh, that'd be so cinematic. Oh my word, that's so cool. All right. I promised 50 likes we would sing an entry. Let me get some music here. Let me go here. You don't need to see my files. It's fine. Here. Oh, what would be an easy one to sing to? I think this one's good, right? Alright, this is gonna end horribly. What if the building wasn't on fire until they got there? Yikes. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, it's so neat! Oh, look at it! I love the art of this book! Alright. Suits of astringent armor are dangerous animated constructs found in... Okay, I'm not gonna sing that. The level 4 creature hardness, a 10, pretty typical of constructs, immune to everything. Have fun, fighters or wizards, with this junk. It can break. It's a construct. It'll punch you in the face hard. Why can't it attach? What does this mean? This music's too hard to sing to! It's impossible to sing to! It's so fast! I thought I knew this one well. Hold on, what else do I have? What else do I have here? Got the classic. I've heard this one so many times. The astringent armors construct armors intact, and it's grabbing a creature effect. It attaches itself to the grab creature, squeezing victims into the suit, dealing 2d8 plus 9 bludgeoning damage. Attempted DC 25 reflex save. If you fail, you take damage, and it's fully attached to you. If you crit fail, it's failing, but you take double damage while it is attached to you. It inhabits the same space as the creature and moves when you move. You become clumsy too and take a circumstance penalty to your speed. You can free yourself by succeeding at acrobatics, athletics, or thievery. DC 25 to escape, in which case the armor moves to an adjacent empty space. It can also constrict while it is attached for 2d6 plus 4 basic DC 23 unless it is attached, then the DC is 25. Oh god, it's an Iron Maiden and you're trapped inside. This is super cool. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god. This is an animated suit of art. Oh! Those bones belong to the person inside it! These bones. That's the person inside the armor, and the armor is squeezing them out. Ah! Here's Wonderwall. Alright, go away, music. That music is way too, like, delightful for how messed up this creature is. The spine coming out of the neck. Ah! I love it. Ooh. This is my favorite so far. No freaking contest. At first I'm like, oh, cool. It can just share your space and whatever. The constrict. Oh, God. There's like mechanically, there's nothing that special about this creature. But that just goes to show how much a little bit of flavor can do for a creature. I would have given this higher than bronze. Like, this creature won. Sure, all it technically does is grab you, move with you, and squeeze you. but the flavor of forcing you inside the suit itself and then just constricting down until you're... Look at the fingers! Oh! It's great. This is a horror... Oh! Oh! Am I allowed to show this on YouTube? Am I allowed to show that? Oh! I need... Ooh! Dude, it is... Red Sage, it is Five Nights at Freddy's. It's the Springlock suit. It's Springtrap, the monster. Oh, I'm getting the tinglies in my spine. That's great. I love it. I didn't expect to find only feet. All right. Let's take a breath. Let's relax. Lucas Servadio, thank you. Am I allowed to show this while dramatically zooming in? The Blood Mouse. I love him. I adore the Blood Mouse, and I want one as a pet. I would let him drink my blood like a mosquito, like nightly if I had to. He's a little level 1 creature with a soothing aroma. Yo, Lucas Servito! Lucas, that's your name, Lucas! Yo, we got a game designer in chat. Let's go. Cheers, Lucas. Yeah, Blood Mouse is amazing. I love him. Can we get some clap emojis in chat? I think if you just go to... Yeah, if you just go to, like, the little emoji thing and then just send some claps. Like, anytime we see somebody in here that's also in the chat, let's get some claps. Let's get some claps in chat. Who's gonna be whose pet? Oh, he's my pet. He's tiny. He's a little boy. I love him. So soothing aroma. The Blood Mouse is surrounded by an aromatic cloud that emanates from a gland in its tail. The pleasant aroma smells different to... Let's go! Look at that freaking love in chat! Let's go! God, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Also, yeah, I know about this... Just quick tangent. I know about the Streamlabs controversy. I'm planning and working on moving things around. I don't want to use Streamlabs anymore. And now everybody's getting banned for spamming the claps. I'm not going to be using Streamlabs anymore in the future once I find the time to switch all my overlays and stuff over. So, any creature that begins its turn in the aroma must make a DC 15 will save. If you fail... You are fascinated by the Blood Mouse. You cannot stride it. You can't attack it. It's too cute. Oh. If you crit fail, you have to make a new save at the end of every turn. Otherwise, you can't hurt it. Oh, I love it. I've never actually read the Blood Mouse. I've just looked at his adorable little eye. I mean, come on. Come on. Look at him. Look at him. That kind of looks, I shouldn't zoom in on that again. YouTube has some very automatic bots doing their thing. Oh my god. Shelby! Hi. Hi, Krieger. Those eyes lead into the abyss, right? It's got a proboscis, 1d4 plus 2 piercing plus attach. Another attaching monster. Leaping strike. It can use its strong hind legs to propel itself at its prey. Making a proboscis strike up to a 10. I love that its powerful hind legs to fire itself only lets it jump 10 feet. That's hilarious. Yeah, Pajota, you've only missed like 5 creatures. Happy early Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates. And if you don't, happy early Thursday, you know? Alright. On a hit, the strike deals 2d4 plus 4 instead of 1d4 plus... So it's auto double. Nice. Which is cool. Because this can crit. Go! If this thing, like, nat 20s you with a leaping strike, that's dealing 4d4 plus 8 at level 1. That can one-shot a fighter. That can one-shot anybody. Oh my god! Pack attack, nice. Which is different from pack tactics, actually. These deal bonus damage. Okay. Will I cover the monster hunting stuff? We'll see. I'm not sure how far I'll get. It's 4:30. I plan to go till like 7:30, 8-ish. So maybe, hopefully. I want to go over the archetypes for sure. And those play a little bit into the monster hunting, so we'll see. My GF called the moment you started the screen, so I had to find a way to tell her that your streams are more important. Good. Proboscis. When a blood mouse hits a target larger than itself, its proboscis attaches it to that creature. This is similar to grabbing the creature, but the blood mouse moves with that creature rather than holding it in place. The blood mouse is flat-footed while attached, and if it is killed or pushed away while attached, the creature takes 1d4 bleed. Interesting. This is 1d4 bleed, not 1d4 persistent bleed. I don't know if it's supposed to be persistent bleed. I feel like that would make sense. You know, you rip a needle out, you're going to start bleeding. But I could also understand, but no, because otherwise it would be 1d4 piercing damage, right? I don't know. I would need Steven, Mark, or actually Lucas. What am I saying? The designers in chat. Lucas, would you be able to elaborate? Is that supposed to be persistent bleed, or is it just a one-time damage? Yo, Season! That's a name I haven't seen in 2 years. Hope you've been well, dude. Yeah, regular bleed is a thing, but I've never seen it on anything outside of a very specific Magus interaction with the Arcane Cascade. It's supposed to be piercing. Okay. So it's supposed to be 1d4 piercing damage. That makes sense, because, you know, you're ripping a piercing object out. Okay, interesting. Escaping the attach or removing the blood mouse doesn't cause bleed damage. Piercing damage one time. Cool. You heard it here first, folks. If you ever have a question, it's a one-time piercing damage, not bleed damage. Cool. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas, thank you. Thank you for the monster. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Remember, if you are in the chat and you are one of the people who made one of these creatures, let me know. I want to give you love. Errata! Yeah, persistent damage would murder you at that level. Butcher Booth. Ooh, we got a gold in here. We got a gold. So I don't even want to see it yet. A Butcher Booth is a deadly ambush predator that mimics the appearance of small, grim buildings such as cottages, carnival ghost houses, or butcher shops. Y'all, what are we about to see here? Oh. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I love it. Oh. It's a giant mimic. It's a building mimic. What does it do? It's got a fright. So what's interesting is it does have a frightful presence. Oh, but that leads to some cool roleplay. You know, like, as you approach it, you actually become frightened. You have no reason to know why, but, like, you failed your will save. You're frightened. You have no idea. And then it has fear sense. Ah! Anyway. Dude, right, Season? It's been a long time since the caffeine days. Also, I need another drink after this monster. I'm having too much fun. Snap shut. As a reaction, if a creature moves into the Butcher Booth's space, it can snap its mouth shut, making a jaws strike against that creature. Interesting. Sound imitation. The Butcher can mimic any sound it has heard. Oh, with a deception check with +4. Ooh. Ooh, that's creepy. So if you've been, like, talking around it, oh, it's like the Predator. So, like, if you, like, let's say, oh, I just love it. If you meet up in front of this booth and you say, hey, it's me, and then you talk for a while and split up and one of you comes back, then the Butcher Booth can roll deception to mimic your friend saying, hey, it's me, inside. Wait, it can fly? Why can it fly? Why can you fly? Why can it fly? Why can you fly? I need explanation. Why can it fly? The Butcher... Wait. Okay, the Butcher Booth can alter the consistency of its membrane, allowing its prey to move through it or to turn it rigid to allow the Butcher Booth to fly? Oh! It has, like, membrane wings. It has, like, a wide membrane around it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I'm getting the goosey-boosey. You think you've gotten away to just lands on you. I love that it's only got a movement speed of 15 feet. So if you're like jogging at 30 feet per round, this thing is just sliding across the ground towards you. That makes sense, though. It flies so it can land and then shapeshift into the form, so there's not a bunch of, like, drag marks. It's a mimic of the Up House. Wizard of Oz took a dark turn. Charm, illusory scene, false vision, hallucinatory terrain. Great spell selection. Consume. The Butcher Booth makes a jaw strike against every creature in its space. And it's gargantuan. That could be like 9 or 16 creatures, whichever. Yeah, that's 16 creatures, because it goes medium is 1, large is 4, huge is 9, and then gargantuan is 16 spaces. That's amazing. Create Husk. Once per round, if there's a corpse in its space, it rapidly digests a body to reanimate the corpse. It'll be a level 7 undead. You can just swallow whole after grabbing as a reaction. Oh, gargantuan can be any size. Oh, neat. It could be a mansion. Alright, hold on. But wait a second. What if you ran the Malevolence adventure and just made the entire mansion a butcher booth? And then, like, halfway through the campaign, it just eats the players. And you just leave. Like, you, the DM, are like, yeah, you're all dead. Why? Oh, the house ate you. Bye. What's up, Diamond Tigers? How we doing? That would be the worst. Oh my god. Yes, do it. Just ruin a campaign. Oh, well done. Well done, Butcher Booth. I like it. Diva Dragon, you don't get to tell me what I do or don't get to do. I will ASMR whenever I want. Some people will like it. Some people will love it. And the rest of you will leave the stream. Chamber Ooze by Ovid Pinkert is running Malevolence. What is a Chamber Ooze? Chamber Oozes are viscous algae-like creatures that coat the walls and fixtures of entire dungeon rooms. Oh, that's cool. So, like, to accomplish the names, they fill themselves with air and expand dramatically to the point that their orange color is discernible only as a wet sheen or moldy film over the surface. Oh, I love it! Super sneaky boy! I'm not explaining this to my boss. It's a level 5. Yep, acid plus paralysis. That's new, right? A creature engulfed by the Chamber Ooze is paralyzed until it succeeds at a fort save. A victim can take a new save at the end of each turn. Nice. Look at the bones. The poor bonies. Integrate. Balloons outward to coat every square inch of the walls, fixtures, and furniture up to 40 feet by 40 feet. Wow. This takes a minute. The ooze can create 1 or 2 openings. That's so good. Oh, so we can just keep some doors openable so you walk in and then it just engulfs you. Oh, I love it. Can engulf up to 4 medium creatures at once. Snap shut. If the ooze is integrated in a room and undetected, the ooze snaps inward violently, flinging furniture and other unaffixed objects around, which it is wrapped up at any creature. Wait. And any other unfixed objects around which it is wrapped at any creatures inside itself, taking 5d8 bludgeoning at level 5. I know it's like a one-time use, but brutal. Whew. Whew. Oh my god. Dude, yeah, I agree with Squeezing Arm. If you guys are interested and want to support more third-party stuff, check the link in the description. There is a link to buy this book, both the physical copy or the PDF copy. PDF copy gives you instant digital access right away. Ooze-themed dungeon that turns out to be a butcher booth. That's terrible. incredible. I love it. All right, before we moved on to the Cloaked Gouger, which is another gold by Chris Harrell, I will be back. I need another drink. So it's... When did I... Oh, right, because I was singing. I was like, when did I put my headphones back on? I don't need them. I'm going to leave you with a commercial while I run and grab a drink. BRB? Nope, wrong one. This one?
Fireball does deal fire damage. Howdy. My name is Nonat. Oh, what am I wearing? Well, it's just the new Nonat.
Nonat One's merchandise.
That wasn't me. Anyway, it's the new Nonat.
Nonat One's merchandise.
Okay, look, I'm just trying to tell them about the
new
new
Nonat One's merchandise, available exclusively at NonatOnes.com.
Yeah, what he said. Whatever. I'm done. This ad is stupid.
Support the channel. Get yours today.
Ta-da! I'm back! It's like I never left. So far, 2 rooms that eat you. The headphones are a mimic. Are you a mimic? No, we good. Alright. I honestly, so Flame Loud, it's not that I don't want to, it's that I haven't got them set up yet. I have the files, but it takes a hot minute to do in OBS, and now that I'm going to be switching over to Streamlabs, who knows? Stream Elements is what I'm switching to. But I will be showing more. That is just the one I have on hand. We need a 30-second ad now. Don't worry, the next ad will just be like 20 minutes. It'll be fine. The Cloaked Gouger by Chris Harrell, whichever. Crowdfund a new commercial where he only wears a cowboy costume. Don't make me do it. I will. I'll crowdfund the crap out of that. Hey, we're at 88 likes. 12 more likes and we do a condiment tier list at the end of the stream. All right. What is this? Cloaked Gougers are shadowy fey hunters who hunt down creatures and steal their eyes? Why? Why are all of these monsters terrifying? A Gouger cloak makes an impressive prize for any adventure, but it is simply a spectacular cloak as its innate magic dies with the Gouger. Why is it... I don't like that! My skin crawls! I want my eye! And you can tell they're killing, like, demons and animals and stuff, too. Oh, I bet you that, like, all of these eyes are references to different ancestries and monsters. Like, maybe not all of them, but I bet a lot of these are direct references. Oh, God. Welcome, Eventide. Good to see you. Oh, I hate this. What's with so many monsters just wanting to steal your body part? Dude, Rakame, good point. The next book, this one is just the Battlezoo Bestiary. The next book is strange and unusual. Are you saying that all of this, Mr. Glicker, is not strange or unusual? Dude, if you're playing as a Galoma, this thing will eat you alive. God, that's so good. Oh my god. Dazzling Aura. A creature that starts its turn in the area must attempt a fortitude save. On a failure, they are dazzled for 1d4 rounds by the entrancing, unblinking eyes on the Gouger's cloak. Regardless of the save. Okay. Unblinking. A cloaked Gouger takes a -2 status penalty to saving throws against gaze attacks. It can never avert gaze. That's cool. I wonder, does that mean it can see through all of these eyes? Like, it doesn't seem to have eyes of its own. Can it see through these eyes? Since cloaked Gougers have no eyes themselves, they rely on their cloaks. Yeah, they can! Ooh! Ewy! I don't like it! Ew! Illegal cheese, yes. All of these monsters at their base design were designed by players and GMs, just like you, me, and that guy behind you. But the actual, like, refining and everything was done by a lot of devs who also happen to work for Paizo. That is cool, though. If you can rip the cloak from it, it's blind. I like that. Dagger. You can attack with its cloak. The eyes stitched to the gouger's cloak fix their gaze on a creature within 30 feet. That creature must succeed a saving throw or become dazzled for a minute. If you're already dazzled, it becomes blinded. And if you're grabbed, you take a -2 penalty. Dude! This guy can just grab you with his cloak and use Cloak's Gaze twice. He doesn't even need to grab you. He can just spam Cloak's Gaze to blind you. Oh my god. Such a sus spot for the hand, right? Who's behind you? I don't know. You know, just that guy. You're not aware? There's no one behind you? You lied to me? Yeah, he is. He's right behind you. Right in the closet. Of course he has a Gouge Eyes ability. The target is unconscious, immobilized, or paralyzed, and the Gouger has a dagger. If they fail a DC 24 Fortitude save, you are permanently blinded. Hold on. Unconscious. Don't you auto-fail saves? No, interesting. While unconscious, you don't take a penalty to Fortitude or Will saves, only to Reflex saves. Interesting. I learned something today. This is like the Tooth Fairy, but for eyes. This has such your toes. Hand them over. Sorry about my dishwasher in the background, by the way. I'm sure you can hear that, and I'm sorry. Oh, it has its own toxin. And of course it paralyzes. So this thing blinds you, paralyzes you, and then takes your eyes. Oh, I like it a lot. Pupil Daddy took my eyeballs. Whoo. No, you can't hear that? Oh, no, just to the Gouger. Okay. The constructed... oh, yeah! There's a few of these. Kyle Fenwick. I think this is silver. Maybe this is platinum. But I think it's silver. I learned something. Oh, Volker, you're banned. Guys, the side votes are going up. Where are my condiment people? Vote in the poll. The mechanical Mater D is great. Level 6. There's nothing like too crazy about these, and that's what I love about them. Not everything needs to be wild and wacky and over the top. Like the mechanical Mater, it's got like basic stuff. It's just a robot servant. Part of the architecture. For one action, if the Mater D is in an urban environment, it blends in seamlessly. Until the next time it acts, it appears to be a nondescript bust, pillar, or part of the environment. It has an automatic result of 25 on deception checks to pass, which at level 6, it's not bad. If you have a ranger or something, they're going to see. Yo, we got RFC in here. I'm guessing that's you, Steven. Is that you, Steven? Or is that Mark? These make amazing NPCs. Also, happy Thanksgiving. Those hip servos, though. Thirsty for robots. Alright, prepare and serve. For 2 actions, the Mater D retrieves a serving of magic-infused food and drink from its torso. Then extends its arm to give the dish to a creature within 15 feet? This thing has straight up, like, My Life as a Teenage Robot Jenny extendo arms. Here for it. Where can we get your homebrew stuff? It's all on Patreon. Yes, Maxime. There's a link in the description to the No Nat One's Patreon, and I will be releasing a new homebrew after the stream tonight. I'm just saying. Swashy boy. Swashbuckler Homebrew's coming out tonight, and I'm really excited for it. When it does so, the creature gains one of the following effects, which is chosen by the mechanical Mater D at the time of using Prepare and Serve. Oh, that's platinum. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I think you're a little bit behind us. The Eater regains 48 hit points. Whoa! Thank you, Who's Weaving Games, for the very generous $20 donation here during your lunch break. Where are you that it's lunchtime? The West Coast. Right. America has time zones and you're in the past. Well, when you catch up to us on the East Coast... Thank you so much, Who's Weaving. I really appreciate the generous donation and hope you're having a great day. Also, 100 like hype. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are getting the condiment tier list at the end. Oh, boy. Yeah, well, we got Steven Glicker in the chat, y'all. That is the like head of Roll for Combat. Like the where is it?
That's so cool.
Steven Glicker, like this guy. He's in chat. All right. Now to get back to where I was. I always miss the drinking streams, Big Sag. Well, hey, you're here now. That's what counts. And they're always available to watch afterwards. I know you can't interact with them, but hey, they're always there. I'm always drunk in those ones. Condiment tier list hype. So they can restore 48 hit points. Okay, interesting. So the creature doesn't get to eat it with a reaction. The creature actually needs to spend an action to interact. So this is not an instant heal. Keep that in mind. They hand it over, and then the creature can eat it on their turn. They can either heal for 48, grant a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks. How long does that last? For an hour? Holy... What level is this? Level 6? Wow! That is an hour of just heroism. Also, wow! Eventide! Thank you for another very generous $20 donation. Holy cow! I like how the robot butler just wafts rotten food stench to incapacitate foes. Does it actually? Oh my god, we haven't gotten to that. Thank you, Eventide. That's so freaking generous of you guys. Thank you. I'm going to put that $40 donation to taking the girlfriend out for a really nice dinner. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Or rent, whichever comes first. Holy cow. The Eater can carry 3 additional bulk before becoming encumbered for an hour. And its max carrying limit is increased. Just gets 10-foot status bonus to speed for an hour. These are amazing. You know where this would be really, really cool? This would be awesome to have, like, in a home base in a city campaign. You know, where you can get somewhere within an hour. Like, if you're going somewhere in the city, it'll probably only take you, like, half an hour to get there. So, if you could, like, go home, eat a magical meal, get the buff, and then go, that'd be so cool. Like, your whole team is like, all right, guys, we're going to the Thieves Guild to take out these outlaws. Everyone, get your favorite meal from the maitre d'. You know, the fighter gets a speed bonus. The monk gets a bonus to attack rolls. Someone needs to be the pack mule, so they get the oh, so cool. I love it. Can store up to 12 servings of food and drink in a time. Automatically cast enhanced victuals. I love it. Yo, Who's Weaving another $10? Cheers to you. Add some nice wine for the... Hold on. While we're on the subject of nice wine. Y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I got my girlfriend. I hope it's in front. Hold on, where's my Streamlabs? I can't see. I got her a wine advent calendar. Joy to the wine. I love it. There's just 24 mini bottles of wine. So once it hits December 1st, we'll get to try a new wine every day. We're very excited. But thank you guys. That is so freaking generous of you. Oh, Folk and Fable. I'm not familiar. That sounds good. That is the most you thing ever. That is the most her thing ever. But she is a part of me, so. That's so sweet and. Also, the maitre d' can stab you with a knife. Sorry, slash you with a knife. Doesn't deal stabbing damage. Which makes sense, actually, because... No, I'm so sorry, Olimar and everyone else who has asked me. I have not shown her the asp coil yet. There's someone who's been, like, commenting on every video since the Grand Bazaar came out, and I feel bad, because I'm not ignoring them on purpose. I'm just forgetful. Sweet like cranberry sauce? Yeah. Like cranberry sauce, the condiment. Eventide. Eventide, if you're going to sit there and call it aside, take your $20. I'm just kidding. No, wait, I need to buy cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. Once per hour for 2 actions, the maitre d' vents a cloud of putrid gas from its food waste compartment. Oh! A creature that starts its turn in this 20-foot cloud must succeed at a DC 25 fortitude save or become sickened. What do you put it on, Jason? You put it on turkey. You put it on stuffing. You put it on a biscuit. You put it on potatoes. Or, if you're really smart, you take the bottom half of the biscuit, you put potatoes on first, then you put stuffing on second, put turkey on third, and then you top it off with some cranberry sauce, take the top half of the biscuit, put it on, and now you got a sandwich. This is amazing. I love this attack. Yo! Oh, this is part of the same one. So we're in a sort of a segment here. The constructed companions are a section of creatures. And next up, oh, Jason, take your puke emoji elsewhere. It's delicious. It's better than eating it straight. Are you just sticking a spoon in your grape jelly and eating it? Thanksgiving the no-nat way. Cheers, Gorlin. Yo, Sam Brockman, thank you for the $10 donation. No message, but hey, it's not about the money. It's about sending a mess. Anyway, I appreciate that. That's so generous of you. You guys are too nice.
That's so
You're so strong. Wait a second. Eventide, why are you a mod? Wait, Eventide. There we go. Eventide's a mod now. Congratulations. The automatic acolyte. Look at this thing. Look how cool this looks. It's got like the lantern looking thing and it's fire jets. It's like a cleric, but it's a robot. Oh my word, drink it up the can. These constructed companions are designed to play an active role in magical research and experimentation. Oh, so it's more of a wizard. Around the lab, an automatic acolyte is a priceless assistant capable of casting nearly any basic spell from a magic item. That's so neat. So the robot does not have magic, but it has the ability to use magic items. I love it. The automatic acolyte is designed to assist with magical research, including the activation of magical items. For the purpose of casting spells from a wand, scroll, or staff, the acolyte has both an arcane and divine spell list. Yo, that's so cool. So, like, the designer on purpose didn't give them any spells. You know, they could have easily been like, oh, it has this, does a wand of fireballs, this, that. No. It's just like, here is this cool magic user. Give it a magic item and have fun. Totally giving my players one of these or the butler, can't decide which. Hey, give them the option. Let them choose. Do you want a robot that can use magic items, or do you want a robot that can cook magic food? You don't get both. I love the sidebar about sentience. Let's see. Constructed companions are masters of conversation, organization, and entertainment, and they are often regarded as some of the most intellectual voices. It is all the more impressive, then, to remember that these constructs were not created with the mind or soul of a sentient creature. Rather, their faculties are entirely the result of intricate programming? Yo! One must ask, does an automatic acolyte and its mechanical kin have a mind? If so, is it alive? If not, how does one explain its behavior? Oh, that big moral conundrum. You know, if you're attacking one of these things and it begs you for life, for mercy, if a robot begs you for mercy, what do you do? Is it only begging for mercy because it's programmed to? Or is it begging for mercy because it actually fears for its life? That is an awesome moral conundrum. Diva Dragon! If anyone's doing the take a shot every time he says, "That's so cool" challenge, we'll be starting a GoFundMe for your funerals. No, Eventide, don't use Fireball. I have some Fireball. I could do a shot of Fireball. Maybe later. I'm still sipping. Where are we at? 109. If we get like 150 likes, I'll do a shot of Fireball. Armed with magic, each of the automatic acolyte's fists is etched with spell storing? Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Also, we can just punch you real hard. What does protect and serve? The automatic acolyte sustains a spell on its allies' behalf? Dude! It can do it up to twice per turn? If you're a conjuration wizard or a summoner with one of these following behind you, you can have so many summons active. Normally, the thing that limits you from summoning more creatures is they cost 3 actions, and you need to spend an action to sustain them. If you take the feat that gives you a free sustain, and you have one of these guys with you, woo, you can have like 3 or 4 summons active at a time as long as he sustains them for you. That's awesome! Anyway. Unlimited dancing lights, though. You know what? Yeah, forget the conjuration. Eventide, you really think this guy's the party's favorite NPC already. The last constructed companion, I believe, is the Bespoke Bodyguard. I remember. I got to hear about this guy from Steven directly. The Bespoke Bodyguard is an exceedingly efficient pack mule, as well as an able brute and even jailer. Each Bespoke Bodyguard is constructed with a pair of extra-dimensional cavities built into its torso. Each cavity is equivalent to a Type 2 bag of holding with a capacitor of 50 bulk. The Bodyguard can fit any medium or smaller item into one of its extra-dimensional cavities. If a Bespoke Bodyguard is destroyed, it gets spit out. Protect and preserve. If the Bespoke Bodyguard has a medium or smaller creature grabbed and has an empty extra-dimensional cavity, the Bespoke Bodyguard crams the creature into its unoccupied cavity. You can crawl into him to protect yourself. If you're unwilling, it's a fortitude save, but this means it can take like a criminal or someone trying to run away and shove them into its belly. There's a lot of things being shoved into things in this book, and I love it. On a failed save, the target is bundled for 2d4 rounds or until it escapes. Afterwards, the creature is ejected into the nearest free space. A willing creature can forego this and remain in the cavity for up to 8 rounds. And there's plenty of air to breathe, spacious and conductive to life. Like, the only downside is that you can only be in there for 8 rounds. You can only be in there for like 50-ish seconds. I love him. I love him so much. Also, he can shoot blades and punch you real good. He's great. He's fantastic. Bundled is a nice way of saying detained or kidnapped. The target is bundled. The target is detained. The target is kidnapped. Oh, that's freaking funny. Oh my god, what's next? Kokesagru? Am I saying that right? Kokesagru? Kokesagru? Kokekagru? I don't know how to say this one. Help me. Found only in the depths of the most primordial forest, the Kokekagru is a bizarre creature that twists the minds of those who see or hear it. The forest for miles around a Kokekagru's lair is littered with the bodies of the creature's previous victims, many of whom went violently insane. Kokesagru? Maybe? It's got to be either Kokesagru or Kokekagru. Conquisagru? I don't think QUE is ever key. I think it's always K. It's Spanish. Also, by Nathan Berg. This one got bronze. Yo! At first, I'm like, oh, so it's like a cool-looking cockatrice. And then I saw the body. Holy cow, this looks like a Godzilla enemy. If you pronounce his name the same way twice, it appears behind you. Wait, is that real or no? A Kokesaguru is utterly befuddling to behold. A creature that begins within 20 feet of it must attempt a will save. On a fail, they are stupefied 1. Crit fail, stupefied 2. Brutal. It's small? You're just a little baby? But you look so big. He's behind me? Oh yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Good thing I haven't gone insane. Because they say those who see you go insane. But I should be good, right? Cool. You can hang out there. Dude, right? This thing... But the fact that it's small is suddenly kind of adorable. I suddenly love it. It's an angry, colorful chicken. Mind-bending warble? Okay, I love the word warble. If I had to have like a top 100 words in the English language, warble is in there, and it is not used enough. The Kokesaguru emits a mind-splitting warble, shredding the sanity of any creature in a 30-foot burst and causing them to lose their grasp on reality. Each creature in the area must make a saving throw. If they succeed... They take 3d8? This thing's only level 8. If they fail, they take 68 and become... Oh my god! If they crit fail, they take 12d8 damage, confused for a minute, and if you are already confused, you are permanently confused. What? That's ridiculous. Like, and this lasts for a minute. So if you crit fail, then 1d4 rounds later, it will use it again. If you crit fail again, it's permanent. That's insane. That's so much... I'm not crazy. That's tons of damage, right? What, a level 8 wizard will have like 70-ish hit points? Maybe 80? Yeah, that's TPK material. 12d8. That's up to 96 damage to everything in a 30-foot burst. That's a 60-foot... Whatever the cube... Not cubed. Whatever, that 60-foot diameter circle. Can you say Bagah? Yes. And like if the fighter fails, he's just gonna stab someone. And they're gonna die. So Nicholas, this is the only creature I've seen so far that seems a bit unbalanced. Sure, it's only every 1d4 rounds, but that's an average of 2. And if you even fail this saving throw, you lose a turn. Like, unless you're already in melee with this thing, you lose a turn. You take an average of, what, 24 damage? And your next turn will be attacking a random target, which will probably be your allies. Holy cow. Like, I can see a worst case scenario where this thing used mind-bending warble. It gets a 1 on the 1d4. 1 round passes, and it just uses it again. The poor character crit fails twice. You're probably only level 7 or 8 at this point, so you don't have access to 6th level restoration. You're screwed. Your character is done. You can't approach them because confused means you are always attacking the nearest character. And what's even worse about this is if there's nobody near you to attack, you start hurting yourself. A double crit fail against this means your party either needs to find a way to confine and restrict you, or you are dead. But wait, there's more! Hold on, yeah, what is a normal level 8 saving throw? Let me find a level 8 creature. I'm curious, because if it's a low saving throw, that's not as big a deal. Let me see. What am I have a book. I literally have the book. Why am I looking online? Like, Bestiary 3. Let me find a level 8 creature. I'm here for this. I'm so curious. It seems to be... So I found a level 7 creature with a DC 26. Level 9 creature, DC 28? No, that's, like... That's not that bad. That's a pretty standard level 9, DC 28. That's pretty standard. That's kind of worrisome, not gonna lie. That seems a little overtuned. That's just... It's scary and an easy way to lose a character, you know? He doesn't have a saving throw. I'm just curious. I want to find another level 8 creature. Level 7 creature, no saving throws. I love the Bestiary 3. If you're going to pick up one Bestiary, aside from the Battlezoo Bestiary, of course, if you're going to pick up one of the official Bestiaries, get number 3. Number 3 is freaking great. There's so much big stuff. I don't know. Like, level 7, DC 25. No, that's a pretty level accurate saving throw. I'm not going to lie. It has weakness to precision damage. That's fair. If you have, like, a lot of people do get precision damage. Let's read the last ability. The Kokesagru hawks a ball of prismatic spittle at a creature. Makes a range strike with a plus 19 bonus. On a hit, they take 2d12 plus 12 with random damage. Okay, with a 15% chance to do no damage. That's cool. I like that ability. I like this. Risk versus reward. Plus 19 is pretty high. A lot of damage, but it has a chance to do no damage. I like that. Whew, disagree? You like the first one better? Maybe. It is super rare. That's fair. You know, that is actually a decent point. It does have the rare trait. It's not just uncommon. It's rare. So, like, you probably know you're going up against it. And honestly, a child of the great old ones... It makes sense. So it's really strong. Be very careful with it. But it could make for a really cool... Honestly, a cool final boss of an area. You know, if you're in that mid-game level 5 to 9 range of character level, making this the final boss of a giant forest could be really cool. An insane farmer raising Kokesagru. Yo, and they're, like, controlling him to, take care of them and breed them. Yo! Free campaign idea right there. It has auditory. It does have auditory, that's true. Okay, yeah, if you can prepare for this thing. And it has incapacitation, so if your characters are higher than level 8, you're fine. Okay, there's ways around it. That's true. There are ways around it. It's a cool ability, don't get me wrong. That's just scary. They can get into bonus if they have earplugs? I hope so. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. But instead, I'm not just going to leave you with the same commercial again. So, one second. Let me open Paint. I'm going to leave you with... these... Perfect. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. How we looking, chat? How we looking? How we looking? Can't argue with MS Paint. Unsubbing just to subscribe again. Also, where we at? What did I say? 150 likes? We're at 122. I'm not kidding. Like, 150 likes. I'm ready. Also, join our Discord. There's a lot of cool emotes in there. And also, like, well, first off, the emotes are awesome. And they were designed by our own Soifa here. Our Diva Dragon in chat here. Made all of our emotes. I'll put a link in. There's a link in the description, but I'll also put it in chat. We have a lot of fun there. We have over 1,300 members of the Discord, growing every day, and we would love to have you. Really cool place to talk about nerdy stuff. So I'm just gonna copy that, and I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go. Streamlabs got upset at 10 out of 10 in numerical form. Oh, like 10/10. Thank you for the splash page. Yes. Yeah, Will, what's up, dude? Will's one of our mods in the Discord server. We love him. Anyway, yeah, join the Discord. We have a ton of fun in there. Also, make sure, Will, you need to vote that cranberry is a condiment, not a side, because it's true. The Koroman, a crown devil. This has got bronze. Ooh. Okay, but he kind of like... I'm not crazy, right? He kind of cute, though? Not like in a conventional sense. Not like attractive. He's just confident. It's one of your favorites. All right. By royal decree, while possessing a crown, the crown devil and its crown are immune to any magical effects that would remove the crown, destroy it, or otherwise sever the connection. Ooh, I like it. Got a bunch of stuff. Dominate. Oh, he's a king controller. He's just freaking Jafar, isn't he? Yo, what's up, Lamon? Greetings from America to Germany.
What's my alignment? Chaotic handsome.
Thank you, General Knight. Don't know if he's cute, but he got drip. No, this is 100% like Jafar from Aladdin. Like, he will disguise himself as the vizier and just control the king. A cursed coronation. The Koroman chooses a crown it can see of wearable condition and possesses it. Oh, he ain't just Jafar. He's the crown. The smirk. So he, like, sucks himself into the crown. If they fail their saving throw... they do as he says. Each day, a creature in contact with the possessed crown, the wearer must make another will save. The save increases by 1. Ooh! The DC gets harder every day you fail. Ooh! I love it. And in combat, it gives orders and suggestions to the wearers as a free action. Oh. Looks like Zabrak from Star Wars. I'm about to lose like 20 subscribers. I've only seen episode 4, A New Hope. I've never seen any other Star Wars. I'm sorry. That little whispering voice whispering atrocities you can commit. Seriously. Delegate. For 3 actions, the Crown Devil commands minions to do its bidding. The Crown Devil targets up to 2 allies. The allies can immediately perform up to 3 actions? Dude, that's bogus powerful. Like, if players had access to that, that'd be nuts. But to be fair, it is sacrificing its own action, so that's really cool. I like that a lot. Time to unsubscribe again. Nicholas, no! It's better this way. Better than saying you've only seen the sequels? Yeah. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I watched A New Hope in college, and it really was not great. Star Wars watching stream. I've thought about doing movie nights on the Discord server. I could never do it on YouTube because copyright. Duh. But I've thought about doing a movie nights on the Discord, so let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Corpse Sewn Colossus. This is silver. What am I looking at? That is not what I expected to see. What are you? Israldon, the crown is level 6. What is this thing? Ooh, excuse me. A corpse-sown colossus is a nightmarish machine of flesh and steel, animated from the bones and flesh of untold masses, and powered by an engine of iron and steel. Interesting. So it's only powered by corpses. It's not, like, made of them, per se. Huh. What does it do? Malfunctioning furnace. When thoroughly damaged, the furnace mounted on the corpse-sown colossus' back releases waves of deadly toxic smoke. When reduced to fewer than 100 hit points, the furnace mounted on its torso begins to backfire, gradually destroying the colossus and everything around it. Every round it explodes, dealing 8d6 to each creature, including the colossus. That's awesome. Well, Josh, the reason the Crown Devil is so weak is because it doesn't fight for itself. You know, a king is only going to be like CR1, or Creature 1, Creature 2. So, possessing a king wouldn't be too hard. This is cool. Who's this sexy man on my screen? Oh. You mean this guy? I know. He a cutie. That's cool. I like that. Like, this thing just starts blowing up every turn. Blaze a trail. Strides once, can make up to 3 strikes? Okay, but they're not at the same bonus. Okay. The strikes get worse. Okay. So it's 3 attacks and a stride for 2 actions. Really good. Spew smog. 13d6 poison damage. Woo! Sickened 1 on fail. Sickened 2 on crit fail. So it's a breath weapon. That's just a really solid poison breath weapon. And, of course, it can swallow whole. Ooh! And it heals by digesting people. That's cool. Every turn it has you swallowed whole. It burns a little bit of... I'm surprised this doesn't do fire damage. Because it's like burning away at you to power itself. I like it. You don't know, Nicholas. What if all of the bodies powering him are male? Then it's a he. You can't just call it it. There's a lot of different ways it could... the cinematography and score are fantastic, but the acting is often really good, but the lines are given... Oh, okay, for Star Wars, what are we talking about? Crucidemon, the Fever Daemon. Another silver. Crucidaemons are the demonic incarnation of death by fever, manifesting as humanoid fleas with reptilian mouths and eyes. Yo, it's a giant demon flea. I'm here for it. It can jump. Okay, so it can't attack by jumping, but it can jump up to double its speed, which is cool. Daemon Fever. Its crossbow even applies Daemon Fever. Has Dimension Door at will. A Crucidemon can fire its own barbs as bolts. These barbs deal more damage than typical crossbow bolts and also inflict evil damage. Only Crucidemons can use their barbs in this way. That's rad. So that's why their crossbow is dealing, what, 1d6 evil? I think so. Yo, $5 from the Idiot Game Master. Thank you for the generous donation. Started using the free archetype on your recommendation. It's changed my games. Just started a new game using the Battlezoo book. Let's go. Yeah, no, free archetype... It's a lot, but I think free archetype is how the game... I won't say it's how it's made to be played, but I think it's the most fun way to play. It will not make you stronger. It will give you more options, but it will not break your game. You know, there's very few class archetype combinations that will make you outright stronger than other people. Sure, there are better ones, but, like, you know, there's never going to be a combination that will make you horribly stronger like there is in some other systems where you combine certain classes by multi-classing and you just break the game. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's no system like that, right? It's like the last 3 monsters were meant to work in a group of 3. What's the difference between a daemon and a demon? Yes, Jason has it right on the money. Alignment and motivation. Daemons are chaotic evil. Demons are chaotic evil. Daemons are neutral evil. Devils are lawful evil. Interesting. I actually didn't know the alignment difference. I knew they were different, but very cool. What is Daemon Fever? Also, holy cow! This thing can strike 3 times per turn with a crossbow. That's cool. I don't know why. I'm surprised this isn't a flourish. But wow. This thing can just attack and reload 3 times per turn. Unless it's supposed to have a flourish. Demons more represent sins. Daemons more represent methods of death. Ooh, look at you. My chat is so much smarter than me. Daemon Fever. The Crusademon can telepathically communicate with the creature at any distance. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, that's fun. Yo. This thing can just mess with you once it's afflicted you. So this thing like shoots you once. When it sees you're afflicted, it runs away. I love it. First day, does nothing. Second day, enfeebled 1. Third day, enfeebled 2. Fourth day, enfeebled 2. Fifth day, enfeebled 3. And then 12th day, you're dead. I'm a simp for daemons and Pathfinder lore. What is Inflame Fever? The Crusademon stokes a fever in the mind of a creature within 30 feet. The target must succeed at a DC 24 fort save or immediately contract Daemon Fever. Regardless of the result, it gets a +2 bonus on its next save against a disease. Interesting. That's kind of cool. If it doesn't want to have to rely on hitting you, it can just go for the fort save. I like it. I like it a lot. Dredgenaught. It's only got bronze. I shouldn't say only. It's still 1 of a fort. Look at this big boy. That's a big boy. What do? You grab? You step? You shoot a chrono beam, which deals mental damage plus temporal trauma? Sorry? What? Calamity Event. The Dredgenaught rapidly burns off some of the damning supernatural evidence stored in its body, then releases the fiery, time-infused energy. Each creature in a 30-foot burst takes 12d8 basic reflex save. Affected creatures instantly age 1 year per 2 damage? If you take, 12d8, that's an average of like 48 you just die! Wait! You just die, unless you're like an elf. If you are a human, and you take 48 damage from this, you just... No, wait, I was doing it backwards. Never mind. I thought that would be 96. 24 years, so you don't just die, but... Wow! You just take 24 years? If your character's like 70, you're just dead. It is uncommon. Give us your best little engine that could reference impression. I don't know what I'd be impressioning. I know the words. I don't know the sound it makes. Say hello to Life Speedrun. That is fair. It is neutral. Don't mess with it. Inexorable March. It strides, pushing back each creature who it moves into. Creature can bar the way, can try with a fort save. Otherwise, it is stepped on and takes foot damage. Swallow whole. Where we're going, we don't need wheels. Cool. Just a really big boy. Thank you for the $5, Kyle. Big preach. Chat wants me to say choo-choo. Choo-choo. What is temporal trauma? When condensed, burned as fuel, and vented, evidence collected by a Dredgenaught washes over living creatures as a wave of psychic trauma and disruption to the flow of time itself. Ages 1 year per 2 mental damage. That's just an attack it has. 3d6 plus 14? You're just aging a minimum of what, 8 years? That's if it rolls 3 ones? This is gonna age you like 12 plus years every time it hits you. And it can hit you twice in 1 turn. This thing doesn't kill you by damage. It kills you by aging you out. I kind of love it. I don't know if there's any way. Ooh, sorry. Got a little bit of yawn in me. Such enthusiasm. It's interesting. It would make a really good final boss, honestly. If your campaign is ending around level 12 or 13, I think this would make an excellent final boss. Like, after you age them, it'd be really hard to continue the campaign, especially if you have any of the shorter lifespan creatures who end up being like 80, 90 years old by the end. They can't adventure anymore, you know? And I don't think there's any way to undo time. But as a final boss, I think it's awesome. To end the campaign, you know, the spry 25-year-old human fighter at the end of this fight is suddenly 75 years old and has to retire 50 years earlier than he thought. But at least he saved the town or whatever. That's the thing. What is it fighting for? It's sapping my youth while I read. That's why I'm yawning. It's true, I am an old man already. Humans wither, elves just get sexier. Oh no, he's hot. That's the key. You just have to fight him with children. Whenever he deals damage to them, if they survive, they just grow stronger. Early retirements. That's true. Wish could fix it. What's a Dundrath by Dave Breitmeyer? I haven't been saying the names. I apologize. Dundraths are thick humanoids who resemble woolly mammoths. Yo, wait, are these going to be like the elephant people? That's exactly what they are, but they're furry. He's a woolly boy. He looks like Wooly Willy with a really woolly willy. That's a Bo Burnham reference. Almost literally twice your age. A big machine you have to fight with children. Do I hear a girlfriend? Hark. Be that she? She be here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Say hi to people.
Am I winning?
Are you winning?
Yeah.
Are you wearing my shirt?
Yeah. Am I winning the condiment versus side debate?
Oh, by
Yeah.
4%.
4%, let's go. Oh my goodness.
Aw, thank you, Diva Dragon, for the $5 donation. Make an elephant sound. What kind of elephant have you seen? That's a bird. Why is draconic and elephant the same to you?
I think that's a question for God.
That's how her character speaks draconic in our D&D campaign. She just makes bird noises. That was a raptor.
Yeah, draconic, like I said.
I don't think dinosaurs speak draconic.
Yeah, why not?
Because they're dinosaurs, not dragons.
Name something closer to a dragon than a dinosaur.
A salamander.
You're a salamander.
A Komodo dragon.
Yeah, dragon. So, but they devolved from dinosaurs.
They devolved from
I
dinosaurs?
said what I
Dinosaurs
said.
are higher on the food chain than dragons?
I said what I said. Guys, help.
Okay, so I need to do this apparently. Everybody, like, I've gotten comments and I've gotten people in chat telling me I need to apparently show you the asp coil. I don't even remember what it does. It's a weapon in Pathfinder 2e.
Okay.
The asp coil, named both for its slithering striking style and its usage among Aspis Consortium ancients, has two forms. And sword. Oh, right, it's Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur.
Ah,
Yeah,
I love
so
that.
it's a sword with reach.
That's very exciting.
It resembles an elegant, oddly balanced sword. However, with a twist of the pommel, the blade splits into a series of segments connected by elaborate metal cables.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why people have been so obsessed with me showing you, but it's been like a month, and I keep forgetting. So yeah. there
Those,
you go.
yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you. I would like one. I have a sword.
I just don't know why everybody like if it was just one person, I'd be like, oh, that's just a weird person. But it was like 6 or 7 people. I don't know why. I guess because you like swords.
Ivy's my favorite.
Ivy's great. She hot?
I do like swords. I have several.
Yeah.
I
I only have a sword and a dagger.
don't know.
Is a dagger a sword? No. Dagger's a dagger.
want to hear your elephant sounds. can't do that. Because you made such a thing about how much she'd like it and we like her too. Aww!
Oh, maybe I was drunk
So
when I
was
said
you.
it. I might have been drunk. That sounds like a what kind of raptor's going?
It does. It's a kazoo. Yeah, a kazoo and an elephant. Are this? I need dinner. I'm so hungry.
Anyway, we're gonna Dundrath Gorger. What's a trunk shield? A Dundrath's trunk is pierced with large. Ah! Oh my God! These. What? Yes, thank you for the sword. They can skewer a tree trunk on their tusks and use it as a shield. That's amazing. That's Kazunat. Oh my God, it can hit you with a club, it can hit you with a trunk, it can hit you with a tusk. This thing has so many options. It has like 5 different ways it can beat the crap out of you. Impaling Tusk. When a Dundrath rolls a critical hit with its Tusk strike against a medium or smaller creature, it impales that creature who becomes stuck to the tusk. The creature moves with the Dundrath and takes 1d6 persistent bleed until it either escapes or someone breaks the tusk. It can eat you? These things are terrifying. Casual sword time? Yeah, casual sword time is fine. Dude, these things are horrifying. Oh my God. They'll stab you, they'll beat you, they'll skewer you, they'll eat you. That rhymed. I'm uncomfortable. Look at the tusk piercings in the art. Does he have piercings? Oh, you mean the trunk piercings. Ugh! Ugh! I hate it! Anyway. Actually kind of good. They have a scent up to a mile? Oh my God. Snow vision. Is that a thing? That's awesome. Holy cow. Don't forget to wear shoes around the kitchen.
Oh no. I am.
Level? Only level 6. Wow. That's amazing. Eco. It's got silver. What is an eco? Ecos are squat living bushes that grow around a primordial golden beehive from the Fey realm.
I want a primordial golden beehive.
Oh, it's terrifying. Oh, God. If you have trypophobia, look away. Oh, God.
Wait, I want to look.
Oh, God. It's horrible. Ah. Ah. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I'm getting like ants crawling on me feelings. Not the bees.
That's like what Oberon should look like. Why do you wear wine?
I was showing them because people donated a bunch of money and said I could take us to a nice dinner, and someone donated an extra $10 and said get some nice wine for the girlfriend.
You guys are so sweet. I'll be back after 8. Or I'll be in chat.
I love when treant or creatures made of wood take additional damage from axes. That's great. Oh, I love it. Branch casting. The eco doesn't need to fulfill verbal components of primal spells. It can cast silently. The swarm from the eco's Unleash Hive ability is Alright, let's read Unleash Hive first. For 2 actions, once per minute, the eco releases a flurry of biting bees? Not stinging, but biting? Creating a huge swarm? That's 3x3 squares. The swarm stays centered on the eco and moves with the eco. The swarm remains active for 1 minute or until the eco takes at least 20 fire damage. I like that! Oh, that's cool. If you deal enough fire damage, the bees go away. That's amazing. As long as the swarm is active, the eco gains all-around vision, concealment, fast healing, and the swarming stings action. Fast healing? What? Wait, what? How do the bees heal him? The swarm stays on during sex. How do the bees heal him? Wait. Why? Because they, bring honey back to him or something? I guess you can say they're eco-friendly. You're Oh my god. But why does it heal? Nobody can answer me. Does it say in the flavor? At least they're chaotic good. They're good people. Ecos enjoy druids. Arboreals tend to be too plotting. A destroyed eco's heart provides enough nourishment to feed 30 creatures for a day. Hey, no worries, Andrew. We got another half hour on us at least. Gotta say, I love how cool and unique these abilities are. It does. Yeah, that is what I love. When you allow people to design for a game that were not part of the game's original design team, you get some really unique ideas. That's what I love about making homebrew. I get all these unique ideas that normally wouldn't pop up in my brain. I can work off of what they've already created. Swarming stings. If the swarm is active for one action, each creature in the space takes 2d8 piercing damage and is exposed to Eco Bee Venom, which is a DC 25 Fortitude, 1d6 poison on round 1, 2d6 poison enfeebled 2. Alright. But then once you're in stage 2, you only roll every 2 rounds, so it's not too bad. What level was he? Like 4? 6? Okay. He's actually not that bad. He doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage. He's just creepy. Would make a really good NPC, though. Brings the bitten off flesh of the creatures it's attacking. Ugh. So many devils and daemons and demons. Excubator. What are you? Whoa. This art is awesome. But now I need to know what you are. Yo, see you later, Andrew. Enjoy watching it in post. It'll be available right when the stream ends. Devils have a reputation for being diabolical masterminds, but not all of them live up to that reputation. Excubators, also known as chaperone devils, are forged from the souls of mortals who aided and abetted the evils of others rather than committing their own atrocities. In hell, despite their power, excubators rank quite low. The reward for a devil who in life was just following orders is an eternity of following the orders of mortals. Chaperone devils specializing in protecting hell's most important mortal assets. Bad people. Excubators are contracted to protect... Wait a second. Are you telling me this is a guardian devil? Not a guardian angel, but a guardian devil for evil people who exist to protect villains, masterminds, and warlords. That's amazing. It's literally there's guardian angels and chaperone devils. Amazing. Guarding the principal. An excubator can magically shield its principal from the worst attacks. As long as the excubator is within 30 feet of its principal, the principal uses the excubator's level to determine how well the principal resists incapacitation effects. Ooh. So if it's protecting like a level 2 creature, and you attack it with a level 3 spell, it will not be affected by it because incapacitation is the way it works. Dude, this is really neat. This is amazing in concept. The excubator is adjacent to its principal and has no creature swallowed whole. The excubator casts Dimension Door, affecting both itself and its principal. Yo! This is awesome. It can teleport it out of trouble. It has attack of opportunity. It can... Oh. When an excubator is contracted to protect a principal, the contract specifies a specific alternate form for the chaperone devil. The excubator can change shape to assume the specific shape, which is usually a small or medium humanoid. This doesn't alter any statistics. If killed, the excubator returns to its true form. It can vomit. Cool. Just has a 2-action ability to vomit. Nice. Swallow evidence. The excubator grotesquely distends its jaws and impossibly swallows a creature as big as itself, which is what, medium? Yeah, it can eat a medium creature. The excubator swallows whole a medium or smaller creature, dealing damage. The devil can forego dealing this damage and can breathe in air so the creature doesn't suffocate. Ugh! It can just keep you in its belly. It can hold up to 3 medium creatures. Oh, it's like a disturbing version of the robot from earlier. Oh my god, I love him and I hate him. Also, I need to use the bathroom again, so I'm going to run to the bathroom and leave you with this. Hello, I'm back. You want to subscribe again? What if you're already subscribed? Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. All right, we're gonna go over 2 more monsters. We're gonna talk about the archetypes, and we're gonna do a real quick overview of the monster part crafting system, and then I am going to call it a stream because I am very tired and also very hungry, and I need food. Do we have anything for dinner?
I was gonna make eggs, but I can wait.
We'll do something for dinner. So let's talk 2 more monsters. Rather than going in alphabetical order, I'm going to do like a random scroll and see what happens. But hey guys, we got to E. We got to E. That's like farther than we usually get in bestiaries. So we're going to go... boop. The Phase Tiger? Alright. Known for their supernatural grace, vicious brutality, and shimmering silver blue fur, phase tigers are dangerous. So this is like a phase spider, or whatever they're called. We showed her, Olimar. We showed her like half an hour ago in the stream. I usually give XP, but I tend to give a huge chunk of mysterious quest XP if I feel like they should level up. I feel like at that point you should just use milestone, you know? It's nice for them to level up when they should level up, rather than when they hit an arbitrary number. Better get back to doing the rest of the monster on the stream. I don't know. I was a little weird at first, but I like only covering some of a book on stream. You know, it gives people a reason to go out, buy the full book, and really support the people who put all the time and effort into them. You know, it doesn't do me any favors to show off an entire book, you know. The viewers slowly get bored. You know, people watch subsequent streams and subsequent sequel videos less and less. So it's better just to do one big stream or one big video where I show it off, people see it, and then they just sort of, you know, if they want to see more, they get it themselves. Nona eats his homeostasis. Yeah, narrative advancement is definitely my preferred way of doing it. Have I ever thought about doing a top 10? Oh, Skylar, I would love to. Oh my god, could you imagine a tier list for bestiary monsters? That'd be impossible. That would be like a 50-part YouTube series where I would just have to take months to do it. Are there any cool new level -1 to 0? You know what? That's a good call, Quelkin. I'm actually more interested in that. Do they have any level 0 or -1 creatures? They do. Only level 0s. Oh, you know what? I would be remiss not to show off the Leshy Husk. Let's go to page 44. And the condiment tier list. Thank you. Don't let me forget. The Leshy Husk Steven was bragging about because he thought it was so cool. Diminutive Leshies. Isn't that diminutive? Is that a typo? Sorry, I'm drunk enough to check this. No, it's diminutive. Huh. I always thought it was diminutive. Huh. Diminutive Leshies are often the prized friends of druids, rangers, and other nature lovers. Not so with Leshy Husks, whose corruption has left them devoid of whatever charm and grace they may have once possessed. So, Battlezoo, Roll for Combat themselves, has introduced, I believe, a new trait, the Husk trait, which I don't believe exists so far. Yes, the Husk trait did not exist before the Battlezoo Bestiary, and it is effectively an undead plant. Because they didn't want to give it the undead trait, because it's not living. Like, it's not a humanoid, you know? So they gave it Husk. Yo, Aaron Bradford, you've got a monster in there? Yo, Aaron, drop me the name of a monster. I want to review a monster that I have the author for in here. It's just so much fun for me. Drop the name of the monster in the chat, and I'll check it out. Necrotic Burst. When a Leshy Husk is destroyed, a burst of negative energy explodes, dealing 1d4 negative damage to all creatures in a 30-foot emanation. This area is filled with corrupted tree saplings, becoming difficult terrain. The corrupted saplings might outcompete local plant life temporarily, but inevitably rot after a week. So this is just a cool undead Leshy. It can speak with plants. It can change into a small dead tree. When it hits an enemy with its ranged... it's not ranged. With a seed pod attack, makes a DC 16 fortitude save against additional negative damage, which also heals the Leshy. Super freaking cool. Like, again, it's not a complicated monster. It's just a cool one. And if you are planning to enter the RPG Superstar contest, keep that in mind. Complicated does not mean good. And simple does not mean bad. Get creative with your flavor, give it a good reasoning, and if the monster is interesting but not mechanically overwhelming, that is your best bet to win. The giant sea squirt and the semivig. All right, we'll do those two. The giant sea squirt first. I'm so curious. Is it down here? Look at all these weapons and armor and stuff, and oh, it's also cool. I'll probably do a video about that, honestly. I'll probably do a video regarding the monster crafting system. It'll be easier than explaining it on stream. Because it's cool, but there's a lot to it. Snucker Gamayan in your session? Let's go. You have one in there too? Stream on the Roll for Combat Discord? Let's go, Michael. I really wish I had time to check everyone's stuff. Ugh. Where did the appendix go? Where did the monster appendix go? I know I had it earlier. Monster appendix. Is it actually at the bottom? Is it actually like way at the actual bottom? There it is. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I am looking for the giant sea squirt. Giant sea squirt. Page 87. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's see. By Aaron Bradford. There we go. Let's see it. What are we looking at? These ovoid translucent filter feeders have markings that resemble a bleach white skull and rib cage. They usually pose no more threat than a loofah. Some species can deliver painful stings or even pose a mortal threat. What are... What? Oh, the poor turtle! Not the turtle! No, that's so cool. It's like a hydra. What is it? Reflex. Let me tell you about the reflexive squirt reaction. The Nobbler. All right. I'll do the Nobbler, and I'll do the. There's another one here. Yo, thank you, Henrique. Love from Brazil. Love to Brazil. I want to do the Semivig and the Nobbler after this. Remind me of that. Semivig and the Nobbler. The giant ski squirt is not fatigued. The sea squirt is removed from water and violently expels the venom-laced seawater inside of it, exposing every creature in a 10-foot burst to sea squirt venom, which is a DC 20 fortitude save. Ooh, that's a lot of poison. D8 poison, then 2D8 poison, then 2D8 poison, and paralyzed. Brutal! It can also siphon, which does sea squirt venom and grab, and has aquatic ambush. Very nice. Very cool. Weakness to slashing makes sense. Yo, it's so creepy, and I love it. What is the sea squirt patch? This patch of venomous sea squirts blends in seamlessly with the coral reef around it. You can roll survival to remove the squirts. That's a sentence. Got it, Dip. Yo, see you later, General Knight. Yes. Definitely check out the condiment tier list. I'll probably also post it to Twitter if I find a way. As a reaction, if a creature touches the sea squirt, they take 1d4 piercing and are afflicted with the venom. Cool. What a fun little just piece of... Not fun, it's terrifying. But what a cool little piece of sea life. Is it alive? Oh, it's mindless. So it's almost literally just like aggressive coral that looks like skeletons. That's so clever, and I love it. Some aquatic species that worship death or the cycle of life hold these creatures in high regard. That's awesome. Yo, well done, Aaron. I love this. I am a sucker for what is effectively aggressive plant life. Like, it's not technically even a monster. Like, the chances of it swimming after you is probably pretty low. But if you get close, yeah, it might attack you. Not because it's like... oh, I'm a monster and I'm going to kill you, but just it's mindless. It doesn't think I'm going to kill you. It just does. Dude, the hazard is awesome. I love it. Oh my god. So cool. So cool. All right, so the next one is the Semuvig. Let me see. Semivig? Oh my god, level 23? Alright, I'll probably skim over this, because high-level creatures tend to take a while. Many have heard of the fabled Monkey's Paw, an artifact capable of granting a mortal's greatest wishes, but at equally great cost. Few, however, know of the origins. This is the monkey whose paw it comes from. Someday I want the No-Nat 1's Bestiary, the No-Nat 1 Nomicon. Yo... I mean, I can't speak for a bestiary, and I don't want to say anything specific, but Anthony, thank you for the $5 donation. Just keep your eyes peeled in 2022. There'll be plenty of updates on the channel, but just keep an eye out. Semivig, unique. Oh! 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 He's so creepy! Oh my god. Semivig's only known weakness is a petrifying fear of being kept in place. While immobilized, paralyzed, or restrained, you are frightened. Brian! Brian! When he is destroyed, his soul transfers to its paw, which acts like a lich's phylactery, which is apparently supposed to be called like a soul cage or something now. Necromantic energies rebuild his body over 1d10 days. Upon regenerating, he appears at a random location anywhere in the multiverse. Yo. What are his curses? Once per target per day, he can curse a creature within 60 feet. Doom increases doom by 1. Backlash. For 1 minute, any weapon the target holds erupts, dealing 10d6 damage at the start of their turn. Inversion. Healing and damaging spells are reversed for 1 minute. Ha! Amazing. Reject humanity. Become zombie monkey. Wow. Brian, this is incredible. This is just too cool. Oh my god, I love it. I love it! Alright, what was the last one? The last one was the Nobbler by Michael. Let's check it out. Nobbler. The Nobbler. Nobblers, sometimes called bag people, are stealthy constructs designed to track and abduct Is this another creature that takes you and puts you inside of itself? Not calling you uncreative, I'm just saying there's a lot of those in this book. While mobile, however, the creature takes a roughly humanoid shape, resembling a skulking kidnapper wearing a heavy cloak. Oh, I hate that. Oh, he kind of looks like the Oogie Boogie Man from Nightmare Before Christmas, but without a face. Oh, God.
Israel, then you can't just drop Battlezoo Bestiary.
We'll put you in this bag, the book. Dude, it does kind of look like Oogie Boogie, but not in a bad way. He's terrifying. If fed a valuable item, a Nobbler can determine the location and distance to the item's target. If fed a valuable item, a Nobbler can determine the location and approximate distance to the item's target. That's weird wording. I think I understand what it's trying to say. Like, I think this should say owner. An approximate distance to the item's owner to a maximum range of 5 miles. Target is a little weird wording, but I get what it's trying to say, and that's cool. If you have one of these things working for you and you steal something from someone, you can feed it to the Nobbler, and the Nobbler will know exactly where it is, which is super cool. Next year's Halloween costume. It's immune to, like... Oh, it's a construct! That's right, I read that. There's nothing inside of it. It's just a construct. That's even creepier. It's mindless. Gobble. As a reaction, if a creature touches the Nobbler makes a mouth strike. We need to see what go limp means. The Nobbler drops prone and goes limp and has a DC 31 deception check to pass as a sack. And it's only level 5. DC 31 at level 5 is brutal. And its mouth attack can grab. Oh my god. I love how it has gobble and nobble for the Nobbler. The Nobbler uses swallow whole on a medium or smaller creature it has grabbed. Creatures swallowed do not suffocate, but it can expel air to make them suffocate. Oh my god, the nom Nobbler. Don't look at me, I'm just the bag, I'm not gonna do it. Dude, this is so creepy. This is right up there with the butcher booth. I love this, Michael. Well done. Unlike a bag of holding, a Nobbler expels its contents when destroyed. Oh god, it can just have dead bodies inside of it. I don't know what the bulk of a body is. Can I show the Gamayan? Yeah, I can show the Gamayan real quick, and then we'll look at the archetypes and probably call it a stream. Gamayan? Gamayan. Because the Gamayan are just cute. The Gamayan are just super cute. Look at this thing. Look at this good boy. Look at him. Oh, it's outlined by size in the CRB. Thank you. Fun fact. I believe it's either in the campaign or this book. I think it's going to be in the campaign they're releasing. Gamayan will be a playable ancestry. So if you ever want to play as a very colorful special parrot boy, definitely pick up the Battlezoo campaign they're releasing in a few months. Yeah, Dan, I agree. This Kickstarter is amazing. I'm so glad it got so much support because this kind of stuff is all incredible. It's in the campaign. Thank you, Gorlin. Yes. If you get the campaign that Roll for Combat is releasing, you'll be able to get the Gamayan as a full ancestry to play as, which will be distinctly different from the Tengu. So, yeah. All right, let's talk archetypes, and then we're going to wrap it up. Can I make the Gamayan a toucan? I think that, well, they are technically parrots. I don't think that'd be a big difference. We got some new back. All right, so starting off with some archetypes here. Who here has ever played a Final Fantasy game with the Blue Mage? Because that's the Monster Mage, baby. The Monster Mage is very special. You must defeat a monster with an innate cantrip and preserve a piece to create your first token. You have completed the process to become a Monster Mage by defeating a monster and creating a small magical receptacle created from a piece of the monster, allowing you to store the monster's magic. Choose an innate cantrip from the monster you defeated. Create the token, and that token contains the cantrip using the same tradition as the monster. You need to keep track of all of this. The monster, the cantrip, and the tradition, as well as what it looks like. You cast spells by preparing them from your tokens, which you collect using the create token activity. Your tokens only work for you and cannot be shared with other spellcasters, even other monster mages, and they cannot be learned through Learn a Spell. You gain Cast a Spell, and you can prepare 2 cantrips each day from your tokens. You are trained in spell attack rolls and spell DCs with these spells regardless of their tradition, which is super cool. If you've got 2 tokens, one is an arcane produce flame, the other one's a primal electric arc, you are trained with both of them. Whew. You don't become trained in spell attack rolls and spell DCs for other spells. Your key spellcasting ability modifier is Wisdom, which is so cool. It's not charisma, it's not intelligence. This is like you can start casting some arcane spells with Wisdom, which is rad. The Monster Mage spells are cast from spell slots, not innate. You gain an additional lore skill feat, and that lore skill is associated with a specific monster, and you can create a token, which you spend 1 minute creating a token from the corpse of a monster you have killed. However, let me find it here. Interesting, it doesn't seem to say it here. Is it up here? Interesting. So the way Mark Seifter explained this to me is that you do not need to make a token out of a corpse. If, say, you talk to a dragon, you use diplomacy to get your way through this, and the dragon gives you one of its scales, that works. You didn't have to kill them, but you can make a token out of a piece of its body that it gave you. It's the same magical power. You just didn't have to kill it. Dude, it's so dope. I'm not going to go over everything here because my voice is starting to go. That's why I'm wrapping the stream up. Basic spell casting. You can prepare monsters. You gain a first level spell slot. Yeah, typical spell slot stuff. What's interesting, when you prepare a spell from the token, you can heighten the spell if the creature's innate spell was above the minimum level. Sorry. Oh my god, my brain just like froze there. For a second there, I'm like, oh, I'm just making a video. I can pause and take a second take. God, my brain is slowing down. My voice is dying. But basically, you can heighten the spell up to the level of the monster you took. So if the monster can cast Produce Flame at 5th level, but you somehow get the token at low level, then as you level up, you can heighten that Produce Flame cantrip up to 5th level. But if you get access to 6th level cantrips, that Produce Flame does not auto-heighten. It only goes up to 5th level, and you will need to find a token from a stronger monster to cast a spell at that higher level. That is super cool, and I love it. It's so involved and will make you really keep an eye on what monsters you're fighting and what they can do. You can get bonuses to hurting monsters with their own spells, getting more feats and more spell slots, everything. The Monster Mage is so cool. It's the Blue Mage from Final Fantasy, just specifically for spellcasting, and it's great. Alright. I'm going to go through this fast because my voice is starting to really go. Vestige Hunter is very similar as the Blue Mage, the Monster Mage, but for martial classes. The Vestige Hunter retains vestiges from their foes and grants them monster abilities. This lets you give your martial character monster bestiary abilities like grab and improved grab and swallow whole and whatnot. Vestiges fins, you get a swim speed. Vestiges breath, you get a breath weapon. Vestiges constrict, you get the constrict monster ability. If you have a foe grabbed, you inflict damage equal to your level plus your strength mod. But in order to get this, even if you have the feat, you need to defeat a monster with constrict. So you take these feats, and then if you kill a monster with that ability, you get it. It's amazing. It's super cool. There's obviously so many of these because there's grab, there's wings, there's stampede, ferocity. Like, you can get orc ferocity effectively even if you're not an orc. Just go out and kill a pig, I guess. It's really cool. And the monster part system is just so neat. I don't have the vocal capacity to go over them, but this book is amazing, y'all. Seriously. Link in the description. Go check out the Battlezoo Bestiary. If you buy the PDF version, you get instant access. You can be reading it 10 minutes from now. Start a monster spar barbershop. Just cut monsters' hairs, and then you can make a token out of it as the Monster Mage. That's so stupid. Oh, I love it. All right. I gotta go drink some water and get some dinner, but God, this was fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Don't forget, check the links in the description. If you want to see my homebrew, which there's new homebrew coming out in like an hour, pledge to the Patreon for as little as $10 a month. If you want to support this book and roll for combat, click the link in the description. It'll take you to the purchasing page where you can buy the PDF of this. And please do join the community Discord. We've got so many cool people in there. I love talking to y'all, even though I don't get to talk as much as I want to. But it's just a great community, and I'm so proud of it. I'm going to go rest my voice. So thank you all so much for watching. To those of you who donated, thank you. I appreciate it. To those of you who voted for cranberry sauce as a side, you're banned. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, no nat once. Wait! Oh god, I forgot! Oh god, how could I forget? Oh my god! I'm a stupid! Don't leave! Oh god, how many people left? Oh god, everyone's... I forgot about the tier list. I forgot about the tier list. Hold on. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm so sorry. I almost forgot. Oh, how many people are still here? We got 50 plus? We still got 55 people here. Alright, it's time for the tier list. I almost forgot. Thank you all. Alright, we're gonna make this quick. Ketchup is overrated. I like ketchup on burgers. I like ketchup on fries. I don't think there's anything... hot dogs too. Otherwise, ketchup does not have any kind of... I'm never like, oh, where's the ketchup? I need ketchup. So ketchup is going in B tier. I promised my chat that if we hit a certain number of likes, we'd be doing a condiment tier list. Would you like to assist?
I love to.
All right, this is still my tier list. You may give your 2 cents, but our votes may differ. Girlfriend is going to come give her thoughts as well. Okay. Yeah, I think ketchup is a solid B tier. It's good, but it's not like the best of the best. You know, if ketchup disappeared from my life, I would not be upset. Yes, that is ketchup. You're just going to get water. You're just going to get tomato water. You didn't shake it. How was your tomato water?
Delicious.
Ugh. Where would you put ketchup?
Where would I put ketchup? I would put it, I put it in A.
Yeah?
I think it's classic, and I think it will go with everything.
Ketchup, classic is the single worst reason to defend something.
Well, no, yeah. So, agreed. Ketchup and mayonnaise is perfect. It's the perfect
good.
thing. So, like, by classic, I mean that it goes with everything.
No,
like,
no, it doesn't.
There's never a time that I'm like, nah, ketchup doesn't work with that.
Pasta, pizza, tacos, Chinese food,
You're
etc.
just making my mouth water.
That's disgusting. Get out. I know, you're the one who dips your taco bites in ketchup, and it's wrong.
I have, and I will again.
Anyway, I am American. I'm fat. Ranch is S+. Ranch is probably the single best dipping sauce out there. Blue cheese is a close second, but it is not ranch.
Blue cheese is trash.
To
but,
you, yes.
Yeah, but ranch.
No, blue cheese is definitely a very specific... I won't even call it an acquired taste. It's like either you love it or you don't.
Yeah, you can't learn to like it. It's just,
No, I am very American. I love dipping my food in buttermilk and sadness. Nutella, B tier. It is
Hot
good.
take.
It is right around ketchup. It is good. If you put it on a sandwich, I will eat it. I will not complain. But I'm never like, oh yeah, Nutella.
Please, somebody cut that and make that a gift or something. I will put Nutella as B as well.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's overhyped.
Yeah.
People talk about it too much.
Well, so
it's too
here's the-
sweet.
I
Thank
think-
you.
I think Americans talk about it too much because Europeans are like, yeah, it's Nutella. You just,
Right,
it's
it
like
exists.
Peanut butter. It's there.
Exactly.
It's just there.
Whereas, in the last 10 years, Americans are like, have you seen this new thing called Nutella? It's basically like creamy chocolate diarrhea, and it's delicious. It's basically pudding. It's basically thick pudding, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here. No, crazy Nutella defenders. I will be honest, I think I've only had easy cheese once in my life, and I was like 12. I'm just going to put it in C tier.
Honestly.
Like,
I don't have anything
it exists.
bad to say about it.
It exists.
It's
you know,
there.
I am impartial.
Yeah.
Hummus.
S.
No. God, no, not S.
S.
Hummus on a random day could be anywhere from A tier to D tier for me. If I really want hummus, it's a straight A tier banger. But if I don't want hummus, it is the nastiest garbage to me.
For me, hummus is like, oh, it can also be a meal or a treat, or you can
it's a
have
snack.
sweet hummus, or you
Hummus
can have,
is a snack.
Mm,
I had to test chickpeas.
I love a chickpea.
I'm gonna also put it in B because just for fairness sake, it can be from A to D.
Middle.
It's like I'll put it at the bottom. I would rather have Nutella than hummus. Salsa, straight A tier. Like the hard part about salsa though, like putting it in one, there's hot, there's mild, there's medium, there's verde, there's mango, there's chipotle, there's jalapeno. There's so many different salsas. You like a mild salsa?
I like a mild salsa, and I like a mango salsa.
Yeah, you put those in B tier, easy, right?
I don't know. I might put it in C. Because I've never once said to myself, I could really use some salsa right
Oh,
now.
I have.
I'm
Absolutely.
aware, like, every day,
Oh, yeah.
like, we need to go to the grocery store. Brogan's out of salsa.
Well, I don't go for salsa, but I use it as a reward for going to the grocery store.
Yes, you do. But
Ooh.
yeah, I've never craved it.
Here's a fight.
Oh, that's a real fight.
Miracle Whip is C tier.
It's
It's too sweet. It tastes like fluff.
It's perfect.
It's not. When I put Miracle Whip is a mayonnaise substitute. And if I want mayonnaise on something, I want it savory. I don't want it sweet.
Also, burritos are life, but I do not need salsa for burritos. That's my hot take.
Oh, salsa's so good with
do
burritos. I
not
love
put
it.
salsa in.
I don't think they need it. Ketchup and salsa are the same? No. Salsa has more flavor profile. It's also way more distinct. Miracle Whip is way too sweet. I
Miracle
agree.
Whip is
Mayo greater than Miracle Whip. You're allowed your opinion. I'm not going to argue.
I
with you.
know, and I'm really happy about that.
Marshmallow Fluff is E tier. Fight me.
I literally only use it for fudge every Christmas. That's all I use fluff for. That's it.
If you're putting fluff on a sandwich and you're more than 10 years old, like, live your life. Go for it. I'm not
Like,
going to make fun of you, but also you're wrong.
I eat Lunchables on a daily basis. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
But, like,
argue.
like peanut butter and fluff, it's too much. It's too much.
It's too
It's
much.
not necessary.
It's not necessary.
It's candy.
It is. It's just candy. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's like what I use it for. I use it for
Exactly.
fudge. That's like,
Whipped cream has grown on me since I was younger. If I were 5 years younger, whipped cream would be an F tier. I am going to put it at the top of C tier.
C plus.
Like, yeah, if there was a C plus tier, absolutely. I don't dislike it, but I don't actively search it out. You know, if someone's like, oh, do you want whipped cream on your hot chocolate? I'll be like, sure, why not? But I'm never going to, like, actively do it myself. I don't think we've owned whipped cream in, like, 4 years.
I don't think we've ever owned whipped cream. Maybe if we like had
Needed
to have
it for a recipe.
party, or if we were like having a Sunday. Like,
Yeah.
Like I think we've had parties.
But
where
we
we've
don't
had,
keep
like,
it in
ice
the
cream
fridge.
Sundays, but
Exactly, Stale humor. It's great, but only for a few things, like very specific. It is required for pumpkin pie. Hard disagree.
what I will put in the fridge, what I have bought, is Cool Whip.
Oh yeah, Cool Whip. It's
Cool
very. It's
Whip.
for me because this is my personal tier list. It's very close to whipped cream. I like it more. I like the presentation, and I just like the consistency in the tape. It's a little bit thicker. It's a little less airy, and I like it more than the spray stuff.
I like to put it on a pie. I like to put it on a pudding snack pack.
Wait, you're putting Cool Whip on a snack pack?
Speak to my father, sir.
It's good. Dip,
good.
like even on the front, dipping strawberries in Cool Whip is fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Sour cream is S tier. Sour cream. Oh, like your defense for ketchup. There's so many things it goes on, mostly Mexican, but still, there's so much that sour cream pairs well with. Now,
Potatoes?
potatoes, yeah. Oh yeah, mix some sour cream in your potatoes. Add some garlic or some chives. Oh.
Make a dip out of it. Whatever you want.
You can do so much with sour cream. Now, the big thing like with sour cream is it's terrible by itself. Like straight sour cream is awful.
And
It is
I love to eat a condiment by itself,
She does.
but yeah,
But
very
man,
rarely will eat sour cream.
something about sour cream when it is mixed with something like those. I don't think they make them this way. No, it's like the quesarito. Some of the Taco Bell things have sour cream in the burrito. And it's like warm and gooey. And
Yeah, I like the good.
Oh.
Sorry, I got really distracted by dip fudge stripe cookies in Cool Whip. I'm intrigued.
I don't disagree.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It goes with so much stuff, but man by itself. Guacamole for me, top of B tier. It's above ketchup. I love guacamole. I like guacamole. I don't love it, but I greatly enjoy it.
That's gonna be an E for me.
Really?
Yeah, I will never eat guacamole unless like there's a little bit on the side of the plate and I got like a chip left and I'm like, all right, fine. But like I am not going to eat guacamole.
Wow.
By choice, I'm not going to put it on my plate. If it appears there, I'm not gonna like spit it out. But it's fine. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
I think. What was the last time you had guacamole? And was it like homemade or like pre-made?
Probably when I was in a Mexican restaurant and they like put it on my plate. Or like if they'll give me like a dip of sour cream and a dip of guacamole and I'm like, well, I'm out of sour cream. I'll eat the nachos with it.
Okay, so you've had it vaguely recently. in the
Yeah,
last
vaguely
5 years.
recently. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Within
fair
the
enough.
last
Yeah,
5
I was gonna say you probably just had bad guacamole, but
No, it's just it's just not my jam. But like I'm not
Yeah.
mad at it.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Thousand Island is going top of A tier for me. I don't use it a lot because it will kill you by the time you're 35.
I'm 35 and I've lived through Thousand Islands.
Yes, but how often do you have Thousand Islands?
True, not often.
If you're eating Thousand Island dressing every day, you're dead. You're not alive anymore.
Big Macs every day.
Yeah. It's again very similar. Like most special sauces are mayo and Thousand Island dressing. Like that's about it. Maybe some relish. It's great. It's fantastic. The taste profile is, but it'll murder you. Caesar, almost the opposite of whipped cream. If I were like 6 years younger, this would be A tier. It's in C tier for me.
Interesting. I would switch Thousand Island and Caesar.
Interesting. I don't like Caesar. It's too gritty for me nowadays.
I didn't know until like yesterday that there are anchovies incorrectly made.
That makes sense.
Caesar
Yeah,
dressing.
I believe it.
Yeah. It's good. I have dipped things in Caesar dressing.
Yeah, I mean, I have two. If I had Caesar but I didn't have ranch, yeah, I'll dip something in it. But it's not the same. It's just not the same. Is cranberry sauce on the list? If it's not, I'll add it because it's a condiment.
I said bad words.
What is this? Sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, sweet and sour.
For the general, like, buying a bottle of sweet and sour sauce, C tier.
Sure.
If we're talking McDonald's sweet and sour sauce, A tier.
Yeah, we getting some nuggies with that.
Like, I don't buy normal sweet and sour sauce, so I'm going to treat this as the McDonald's condiment, which is A tier, which I would prefer to dip my fries in sweet and sour sauce than ketchup.
Yes.
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 I snap.
Thank you. Also, was it Wendy's Mexico one?
What?
Well, I was actually going to say Chinese food, sweet and sour, is pretty good as well.
It can be. I'm not a big fan of, like, sweet and sour pork and stuff. It's not the same.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, if you have it on the side with, like, crab rangoon, you dip it.
That's duck sauce. That's not sweet and sour sauce.
Well, there's both.
There is both, but you don't dip it. You don't.
I don't. Apparently I don't.
Blue cheese, for me, is going top of A tier. Not quite S, not quite S+. Blue cheese is phenomenal. It is very strong. If you don't like the flavor, you're never going to like the flavor. We've been over this. I love it. You hate it. End of story. Honey mustard is S tier.
Of course it is.
It's not quite S+.
But it's, yeah.
It's great.
It's everything.
It's good. It's fantastic. There is nothing, I will argue, I don't think there's anything honey mustard makes worse. I'm not like, even the random, like, Mexican food or Chinese food, if you dip it in honey mustard, it will be different. I don't know if it'll be better. I do not think it'll be worse.
I don't think I'd put it on a chip.
Yes, you would. Don't pretend you wouldn't. You dip a Tostito in... You have dipped a Tostito in honey mustard.
I don't recall.
No, you don't, but you did. I've seen it. You've dipped many things in honey mustard.
Guys, out.
Sweet and sour crock-pot meatballs?
Ooh.
Sounds amazing. Tabasco sauce, again, this is where our charts would be very different.
Yeah.
Tabasco sauce is going in A tier.
The people have seen me with
I am very picky with my hot sauce. When I was younger, I just kind of liked hot sauce. Now that I'm getting older and my digestive system hates me more, I'm very picky. Tabasco sauce is phenomenal because a little goes a long way. A little bit of Tabasco sauce adds a ton of flavor, but you don't have to eat a ton of it to coat your insides in hot sauce, which ends very poorly. So I like Tabasco sauce because if I have a chicken tender, I can put like 2 or 3 drops on and I'm good for a bite, you know? Not bad at all. Cocktail sauce?
I love a cocktail sauce. I don't eat it often.
It's going bottom of B tier.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good.
If I'm having shrimp, I'm having cocktail
Exactly.
sauce.
Like that's pretty much the only time I've had cocktail sauce with fish sticks as well, which is good.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
sounds good. Yeah.
It's just a sweet. It's just a really sweet watery ketchup. That's it. Yeah.
But it's got a little tang to it.
It does. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. Ever since the hot sauce.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Relish. I have never purchased relish in my life.
We have some in the fridge.
I have never purchased relish in my life.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. Just put pickles.
No, don't just put pickles. It's different.
It's not.
No,
it's
it
just
is.
diced pickles.
Right.
Pickles. It's just diced pickles.
I'm dying. No, okay, here's my thing. When I was a child, the hot sauce that my family made for taco night was ketchup and relish mixed together.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what we had for salsa. We never had, yeah, my dad would be like, here's some ketchup, here's some relish. Have on your tacos. That's my jam.
No.
That's all, yeah.
No, you
that's
make
my
me want to
jam.
put this down in E.
No, I like it.
Peanut butter is top of S tier. Is it S plus? No, it's not S plus.
It's not.
It's S.
For me, I can have too much meat. I don't like it. I don't like a too rich. So I would
both.
probably put it in B.
I think peanut butter is so it is a almost perfect condiment. However, it's too rich. You can't, even if you love peanut butter, you can have too much peanut butter.
True.
That is the holdback. Whether you like it or hate it, you can have too much.
I will say it is one of
creamy, always creamy.
The few condiments that are socially accepted to have as a spoonful.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Which people were arguing for Nutella. I will take peanut butter over Nutella any day of the week.
It depends. If I have like those little breadsticks, if I have one of those little packy doos, I will. I will have either one. I'll have a Nutella or I'll have a Nutella.
Barbecue sauce, not as low as sweet and sour, but near the bottom of A tier. I like sweet and sour. I will take it most days, but there is a fine line between a good and bad barbecue sauce.
That's true. I have had a bad barbecue sauce.
Yo, what's up, Lovable?
Yeah, if it's Sweet Baby Ray's, I'm gonna have it on everything. But if it's another kind of barbecue sauce,
sour cream with dill is the perfect chip dip. That sounds good. Sounds really good.
See, that's the thing. I'm not a sour cream flavor person. Like, I don't want a sour cream chip.
Well, no, chip dip.
Oh, a dip.
Yeah, so you're dipping like Ruffles in it.
That's a fair.
Yeah, that's good. I don't like crunchy peanut butter. No, crunchy would instantly duck into B tier. Creamy though, S tier.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if all barbecue sauce was like solid homemade or restaurant barbecue sauce, that would be top of S tier. But it's not. I'm talking like homemade stuff you're gonna have in your house, bottom of A tier. Mustard has grown on me.
Same.
It's about next to barbecue sauce.
I did not like mustard as a child. Now I will have mustard.
But what I've learned, I like strong mustard. I don't like a French's, but I love like the Dijon we had at the escape room, like the really hard
Dijon.
stuff with like mustard kernels in it.
Well, you know my favorite kind of mustard.
You like Muscovadi.
I like mustard.
Yeah, you like a sweet mustard,
I
which
like
is fair.
sweet mustard, or I like a
Yes.
I like a ground mustard.
Yes.
So Maine has one of I think has the last
Actual mustard
mill.
mill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mustard mill, and I appreciate it's called Ray's, and it's perfect.
I'll always prefer honey mustard, but a strong Dijon mustard that just stings the nostrils. Oh, so good. Is that horseradish?
Yeah, whole grain mustard, I guess is what
I like horseradish, but not as a condiment. I like it as an ingredient.
Interesting.
I'm not putting horseradish on anything, but mix it into something like an egg salad. Oh, it unlocks so much flavor.
I think literally the only time I've had horseradish is if I'm celebrating like there's a Jewish traditional dinner that has like a horseradish.
Sure.
Yeah,
But yeah, like who's having
like
horseradish
a
by itself?
cracker?
I would put yellow mustard above honey mustard. That's fair. Absolutely. If you're not a sweet person. Yeah.
Seder meal, that's what it is.
Seder meal?
That's what it's called.
Oh,
It's called a Seder meal.
Saturnalia?
No, Saturnalia is a Roman holiday.
Oh.
Seder meal is,
But yeah, I don't know who's putting horseradish on something, you know? I once accidentally had horseradish on something, never again. I love the smell of horseradish, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think I like the smell better than I like the taste. But like
Trader Joe's? Ooh, Trader Joe's is a Dijon? Noted.
ooh, very nice.
Jelly. We're getting to some interesting stuff here.
We talking jelly or we talking jam? We talking jelly?
Jelly. Jelly is going, you know, it's right around, I'm going to put it above mustard, but below salsa.
See, for me,
I think I'm just learning I love condiments.
we love condiments. We're big fans. Actually, most of our fridge is condiments. We do not have much in our fridge that is not a condiment.
True. And no, Will, there is a difference between a condiment goes on something, an ingredient goes in something. There is a difference. Like, if you are, you know, in the example of an egg salad sandwich, mustard, mayo, and horseradish aren't condiments at that point. They're an ingredient because you're mixing it into one paste. Jelly on fried Eventide, what?
I mean, I'm not mad at it because you put mint jelly on lamb.
That's different from jelly. Mint jelly is not super sweet.
No, it's not super sweet, but I
Jelly
get
on
what they're
fried
going with. Like,
And we're talking jelly, Dylan.
we're talking jelly right now, but like, jelly, I don't, unless it is a mint jelly, I would rather have a jam or a marmalade.
I like jelly the most. Marmalade's good, but I'm not as big a fan of jam. I don't like fruit chunks in my jelly. I like the preserved
I love
stuff.
a fruit chunk. Well, I like a preserve. I like a raspberry or a strawberry preserve.
We're getting some weird stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Caramel. I am not a big caramel fan. I will take hot fudge over caramel any day.
Interesting.
Bottom of C tier.
Disagree.
Where would you put it?
I would put it in B.
B? Okay.
I enjoy a caramel more than I enjoy a chocolate, and if I'm having chocolate, I'm usually having caramel with it.
So my issue with caramel is it literally just means sweet. Like, it is just sweet.
Oh, it's
That's it.
Yeah, it's just sugar.
It's the same reason I don't like marshmallows. It's just sugar.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Strawberry syrup. D tier. Like, maybe the only use I've ever seen for this, if you're making strawberry milk. And even then, I don't like strawberry milk.
I don't like strawberry milk. But if I'm at like a Sunday bar, if I'm at a McDonald's, I like a McDonald's strawberry.
That's
sundae.
that's kind of cheating though.
Yeah,
They have their
well, that's
own
what I'm
unique
saying. Like, that's the only time like I've had.
Yeah.
Really.
Is this just vinegar?
Yeah, I think it is.
All right. There is exactly one situation in which vinegar would go to B tier. And that is Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
Yes.
Otherwise, vinegar is not a condiment.
Yeah, it's only on a steak fry is vinegar a condiment.
Is your relish ranking for all relish or just sweet relish? I haven't had a lot of relish.
That's actually a great question.
I have not had enough relish to say.
I prefer a dill relish, but I'm not going to get mad at sweet relish.
What are you putting vinegar on? Put it on chips? Yeah, but then you have the vinegar like shake on, not like vinegar.
Yeah, no.
It's different.
I wouldn't put it on F. I'd put it on like.
I don't know.
but
What is this? Is this a different barbecue sauce?
It seems like a
Similar but different. I can't
I can't
no.
tell.
I mean, Nutella's on here twice, so
Yeah.
no. Mayonnaise is going right next to blue cheese. I love mayo. It's way better than Miracle Whip. It makes any sandwich instantly better. It's terrible for you, but God,
It's so bad for me.
mayonnaise is the epitome of tastes amazing and will kill you, just like
It
Thousand
is
Island.
just eggs. Like there's like 20 eggs in that jar.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, but it doesn't taste like eggs. It has its own unique flavor.
Well, it tastes like. Yeah,
It tastes like mayonnaise.
mixed eggs.
No, it doesn't. It tastes like mayonnaise. I don't know. Frank's Red Hot.
See, that's different.
This goes all over the place. Sometimes it's my favorite. Sometimes I don't care. Ever since I did a full shot of this stuff a year ago, I haven't been able to look at it the same. I'm going to put it right in the smack middle of B tier. I like it more than hummus. It just makes hummus better. But yeah, it's fine. It's good. I'm gonna bring it up. Frank's Red Hot does not. Frank's Red Hot does not. It's good.
I will say, yeah, I like Tabasco.
Mayo!
better than Frank's Red Hot.
Mayo is food lube. You're not wrong. It just makes it easier. My friend drinks Frank's Red Hot out of the bottle.
That's too much.
Sriracha, the first time I had it, I thought it was going to be like my S tier go-to hot sauce. But there is such a thing as too much sriracha to the point where I think it is D tier. I believe, and again, this may come back to the fact that I did a straight shot of it at one point, but the burn is not worth the flavor. It is not a bad flavor, but for my personal preference when it comes to spiciness, sriracha is too much. I like the flavor, burns too much. Not a fan. They hated Brogan because he told them the truth. So the whole cranberry sauce is stacked to this? Yes. Yep, this all started because, as a meme, I put the cranberry sauce joke up there. Which got 250 votes. Jesus.
And I'm right.
But only barely. That's what's fun.
I mean,
It's so close. 4%. 4%.
I couldn't read. Well, 8%.
I mean, kind of, but 4% from one is, yeah. I once had a coworker who would just roll up the wasabi that came with sushi and... I will say, I've started...
Goodbye, Will.
Bye, Will. Lots of love. I have started dipping my sushi in wasabi. As of the last time I got sushi, I tried it.
Yeah, you like
It's
it.
nice. It's nice. I didn't usually like it. Soy sauce is S tier. Soy sauce is above sour cream.
Soy sauce.
You know what? Soy sauce is above peanut butter.
Wow.
Soy
hot
sauce
take.
is amazing. There is food out there that is among my favorite food, but without soy sauce, I do not like it. Soy sauce,
It's a B for me.
that's fair. Soy sauce makes some food
But
complete.
I don't have a lot of Japanese food myself.
That's fair. And most of the food you eat is like already like General Tso's. It already has like soy
Yeah.
sauce on it. Tartar sauce, top of B tier. I love tartar sauce.
I love a tartar sauce.
It's not like my go-to.
So again, my family
Uh-oh.
made tartar sauce out of Miracle Whip and relish.
That's not tartar sauce.
That's how we make
That's
tartar
Miracle Whip and relish.
sauce. Yeah, that's how we do fish sticks.
You're just dipping it in mayo and pickles.
I think you need to speak with my father.
Spicy brown mustard. I do not like spicy mustard. There's a difference between strong and spicy. I love Dijon. Bottom of C tier, I do not like spicy mustard.
Yeah, brown mustard, yes. Spicy.
Especially, like, have you ever had the mustard that comes from, like, Chinese places?
Yeah,
I hate it.
yeah.
It's nasty to me. My mom loves it. She'll just drench stuff in it. Queso.
That's queso.
Queso, S
we're
tier.
talking S.
Again, I don't think it's S plus. Well,
Yeah.
no,
I'm
yeah.
gonna put it
You
in
know
the
what?
fridge.
Exactly. You know, I've never actually done it, but in my brain, I'm like, why haven't I dipped fried chicken or pizza or anything in queso?
Absolutely.
I only eat it with chips.
It's essentially.
Cheese.
Yes, it is cheese. Fondue. It's
Sort
called
of.
fondue.
Well, you heat it up.
Well, you can. You don't have
But yeah,
to.
it is basically
But
fondue, right.
you can. So you can dunk anything in it.
So I've never had it.
Mm-hmm.
What is hell of a good?
It's a cheese spread.
Is it a cheese spread?
It's some sort of cheese spread.
Gabriel Black, get out of my chats. You're banned. You
Wow,
can't put
yeah,
queso in
we're
F.
not friends anymore.
You've hurt my feelings. Why is electric arc not an S plus? Oh, this isn't fair. Of course butter is S tier. It's butter. But okay, no, you know, let's take this back. Let's take it back.
What a
We are thinking of butter as a condiment, not as an ingredient. We've discussed this. This is the parameters.
I will not eat a piece of toast. I will not eat a bagel without butter on it.
Well, bagel
It can
needs
have-
cream cheese.
It can have cream cheese as well, but it needs
That's
to
too
have
much.
butter.
That's too much.
Not for me.
Butter as a condiment is still A tier. I mean, like, yeah, just yesterday I didn't even make toast. I just buttered up 2 pieces of bread and it was great.
It's great.
Especially if it's salted butter.
Yeah. Butter on Pop-Tart. That seems a little far.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's.
I'm going to put it above jelly but below salsa. Personally.
Interesting.
We already did Dijon mustard.
We did. Honey.
Honey, I like honey for the benefits. I like that it coats my throat. As a singer, it's very useful. Taste-wise, doesn't do a lot for me. I'm going to put it top of C tier.
That's fair. Same.
Right?
Like I would have yeah, like if I've got a little thing of
butter.
honey in my at the diner, I'll put
Yeah.
I'll
add
put
it to
a
my
little honey
tea.
on a biscuit.
Yeah, add it to some tea. It's great. Interesting. Madison's the same. Butter and cream cheese. I've never had it, so I guess I can't talk.
Thank
I will say,
Madison.
what is definitely too much, when I worked at the cafe, we would have people who would order a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich with cream cheese on the bagel. Like
That's too much.
I had one. It's amazing, but it's way too much. Like, you feel like you're going to die before you finish it.
That's a lot.
It's a lot,
Yeah,
but it's incredible.
but yeah.
Honey on veggies. I've never had it. A1 steak sauce, garbage. F tier.
Wow.
I hate steak sauce. I would rather have my steak straight. I don't even like steak,
I put a Worcestershire sauce on.
which is not on here.
They don't have a Worcestershire, but that's what I would put on my steak. If I make a steak at home, I'm gonna put a Worcestershire sauce.
But A1 specifically, garbage.
I don't
absolutely
know that I've
garbage.
ever tried it. Maybe once or twice.
I would rather put straight vinegar on my steak than A1 steak sauce.
I would put vinegar on a steak.
Syrup. This is a weird one
that is a
because
weird one.
obviously it's the best thing on pancakes. But what else are you putting it on?
Waffles,
Well, I mean that's basically a pancake with grooves.
crepes.
You're putting syrup on your crepes?
I would put a syrup. Yeah. Syrup in there.
I feel like it deserves B
It's
tier.
fine.
I feel like it deserves B
It's-
tier.
yeah,
Like
it's
it's
fine.
good at what it does.
Right. It
I'll put it
has
with
a
Nutella.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My body. Chocolate syrup does not taste like chocolate.
No.
Especially specifically Hershey's. It's right. Honestly, I would believe if caramel and chocolate syrup were the same ingredients in the same bottle, in different bottles.
Yep. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I would rather melt chocolate than use chocolate syrup personally.
Now Alfredo,
Oh.
you might think because queso is S plus, Alfredo is not quite. I do not think you can dip anything in Alfredo. I think you can dip anything in queso.
Yes.
You cannot dip anything in Alfredo.
But Alfredo is excellent.
It is amazing.
It is perfect.
It is.
Although I would argue I've had Alfredo sauces that are not good. Like I haven't had a ranch dressing that I'm like, I'm not gonna have this ranch dressing. It's not good. I have had an Alfredo sauce that
or
I'm
just
like,
tastes like nothing.
"Mm."
I'm not saying that chocolate syrup is bad. It's in C tier, which means it's passable. But even on ice cream, I'd rather have hot fudge.
Yeah.
Which again is not
That's
on
what I'm
here.
saying. Melted chocolate rather than chocolate.
This is a weird one. Assuming we're talking gravy in general, that's smack in the middle of A tier. If we're talking the awkward powder gravy, it's probably more
Mix
B.
it up. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
White gravy is better, which we don't have as much up here. I don't even know if you
White
ever-
gravy with black pepper. Yeah, I mean I've had it on like
Usually with like fried chicken, yeah.
Yeah, fried chicken.
Yeah. Assuming it's talking about the powder, I'm gonna put it next to ketchup. About right. You know, it's good. It gets it done. It tastes like gravy, but it's not quite gravy. You know what I mean? This is another weird one. If we're talking homemade spinach and artichoke dip, that's S tier.
Yeah.
If we're talking specifically canned, bottled, whatever spinach dip,
yeah.
that's D tier. That stuff is garbage.
I agree.
It's hot garbage.
It's gotta be hot. It's gotta be at a restaurant or like made at home.
Exactly. This stuff, the Tostitos spinach dip, doesn't taste good. It tastes like fat. Like it doesn't taste like spinach. There's no artichoke in there, of course.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, it's not great. White gravy can take me to the grave.
It will.
All right, final one. Marinara sauce.
Marinara.
Bottom of C tier.
Oh wow.
I do not like a marinara, mostly because there's usually chunks in it.
I'm gonna throw it in an A. But yeah, you don't like a tomato chunk. I like
Exactly.
A tomato chunk.
Yeah, no.
I would rather have a marinara than a salsa.
I would rather have a salsa than a marinara. I mean, they're very different. You know, I wouldn't
They're very
wouldn't dip chips in marinara, and I wouldn't put salsa on pasta.
I would put chips in marinara.
Sriracha. So sriracha is in D tier, Mateen, but only from my personal experience. If I were rating it on the first time I ever had it, it would have been A or S tier. But I had too much of it. I dislike it. Marinara is only for pasta and pizza. Exactly. Where's cranberry sauce on the list?
No, it's also for mozzarella sticks.
True. We'll bump it up a little bit higher thanks to that. Mozzarella sticks, save it. Unfortunately, I can't add things to this. Otherwise, I would add cranberry sauce as a condiment. I would put that in top of B tier. Not quite A.
We have diagnosed all of Italy. You're right.
There we go. There's our tier list. There's the official Known At One's condiment tier list. I'm going to put this on Twitter and see what happens. It'll be fun. But there we go. I hope you guys are happy. We got through it. Thank you for joining me.
It was a pleasure. Yes, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. You know what? I hope you'll come back on the show again soon.
I'll try. Buy me dinner.
Mozzarella sticks and queso. Stop it.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
Stop. I'm so hungry. We're going to go get some food. You guys are amazing. I hope you had a lot of fun with this. Thank you for watching.
Everybody.
Hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. Hey, we passed 150 likes. Let's go.
Hey.
All right. Now, I bid you a fond farewell. So I have to go click the button that makes us go bye-bye.
Bye.
And then I need to slowly fade the microphone.